Hello, everyone. This is Lloyd. Hi, everybody. Everyone who's here already knows who I am, I hope. Jesus Christ. This is the Alternity beta press release that recently came out that I'm hoping to playtest runtime. We will be going through the game. We've made characters. We kind of know what we're doing. Lloyd has forgotten how hero points work. He'll remember that later. He'll look it up while he's in his narration. And we're just going to describe the one and carry on. So Alternity's playtest hit a few weeks ago, and I hadn't had a chance to play it yet. So I got a whole bunch of like the local folk and some new folk, and I thought I'd give it a shot. This is the one that we've come up with. In the future, Lex is real. Bug creatures are what people use to move across the universe, mostly because a race known as the Nesh found humanity and told them how awesome it was to travel around on bug-like creatures in space. So very much like Lex, the TV series / movies / if you've never seen those, go watch those. They're weird and crazy and wonderful. We still have technology. We still have like people with like machines and stuff, but the Nesh people are bug race, and they brought their bug technology with them to where we are. But we're not focused on Earth. We're focused on the fringes of space, on a small little planet known as Klaatu, where our heroes are. So think of it more less Star Trek, Star Wars, more Edge of Space, Firefly, Killjoys, not Expanse-ish kind of, but not quite. We cut down to the planet of Klaatu, where there is this beautiful scattered sort of like pseudo desert half terraform planet, where we cut to two vehicles in hot pursuits. The first one being a beetle, which is scurrying away through the area, being ridden by one of the Nesh, who are also these cool looking like bug style creatures with like the big eyes and the like funky little antenna on the side, and he's riding this beetle as hard as he can, looking behind him. And things up, no, Billy the Kid wanted, alive, and a giant sum of money at the bottom. Doesn't really matter what. I mean, the player's gonna cash it in. Who cares? We cut to the other side where we see a cockroach-like land vehicle chasing after him through the desert. Upon it are three of our main characters, whom we shall now introduce ourselves to. So, starting with you, Chex, please introduce yourself to the audience.
I'm playing Barast Vass, who is a brief, kind of burly guys of the universe, I guess. Very much lives up to the kind of species archetype, where he is extremely tall, very broad. He's got tendrils on the top of his head tied back in a ponytail, and kind of tendrils on his chin and an almost fork beard. And in this Western kind of world, he's just wearing whatever clothes he could get his hand on. So his waistcoat's slightly too small. He's got two different style of boots on, but he's happy.
Nice. All right, we cut straight from you to the next person, which in this case, Dan. Could you introduce yourself?
So Ulamu, or Ulamu, was is part of this Nesh collective, and they all are vaguely telepathic, empathic, sentient, and linked to some sort of world tree back on their home planet, wherever it be. And he is out in the fringes of, I think, this sort of mixed Nesh human space. He tends to make his living through tracking things down, and he's a lot about getting from A to B and then getting his targets from A to B as well. Smart, and currently riding on the back of a giant roach after their next target, Billy the Kid.
We cut to the third person who is riding along with you. I believe it's also the one driving, but I'm not quite sure. Henrik, please describe yourself.
Well, Emilio Juan Vasquez del Martillo Ardiente is not driving this cockroach. I think it's Olamo. But yeah, he's from a Mexican enclave that left shortly after the Vesh arrived. They left Earth because they had some really noisy neighbors up north, which they couldn't stand, so they're not super connected to the Vesh at the moment, and he's currently wearing a very long leather worn jacket, and below that you can see like the handle of a laser pistol blink from the shadows, and next to him he has his trusty drone, Maria. That's it, really.
Excellent. And then finally, as the guys are riding, The person was left behind to watch over their vehicle while the three of them went inside to try and catch the kid, which involved this whole case, slowly starts to wake up. Whitt, please describe your character as you wake up and go, what's going on?
Reykjavik is a human. He's wearing what looks to be sort of janitorial fatigues, maybe like an overall or something. Has various little patches and things kind of sewn into it. Looks like he's definitely been around. He's big, scarred, has dark brown hair that's sort of shaven on one side with a little tattoo there. Looks a bit like the Belters from The Expanse. Quite a big dude. Doesn't look clever.
Nice. So, as we cut to you basically waking up and everyone's long stations, your station is in front of you. Billy Kid is riding hard on his trusty beetle steed, and he's looking behind you guys, and he's firing off a few like random pot shots as he can, as he's hoping you guys won't gain on him. But he knows the land better than you do because that's how he rolls. This is his hood. Where would you like to go? I mean, what would you like to do?
So we're chasing into like the wilderness, or is he maybe, from our knowledge, heading to another town, or like is he potentially going to a hideout in the rock somewhere? He's
most likely going to a hideout amongst the rocks. You can try and catch him now, or try and head him off the pass. It's up to you.
Look to the others.
Roughly how many feet in front of us is he?
He's about 200 meters away.
Okay, what's that in feet?
God damn it.
You are in England, bro. You will know what that means, okay? I'm not telling you what that... Okay, just give me a second. I gotta go to this goddamn fucking numbers.
256 feet ahead.
Thank you!
All right, then. I'm not doing anything.
So
okay, what about the rest of you guys? Hmm?
Do I know these gentlemen?
Yes, you ride with them. They are your crew. Your captain of your ship, which is currently sitting in orbit, is the Nesh survivor, aka Olamo, aka Dan.
All right, cool.
These are your crew members.
Dan's the captain. Eh?
Yeah.
Yes, pretty much. Well, he's the pilot.
Yeah, pilot. Is he just waking up on the back of this thing then?
Yes.
So, okay. Glad you could join us.
Yeah. What are we doing, Captain?
You see that creature about 656 feet ahead of us? He's our next bounty.
Oh right, okay. Do you want to go and get him?
If you have any bright ideas from here, and he looks to
Save me alive!
Emilio. Can your drone do anything?
I don't think so, hombre. I think we should perhaps destroy his vehicle. Is anyone good at long-range shooting? My drone is okay, but it has to like stabilize and then it will fall back and everything. And I don't want to get sand on it. So, I think everyone else has a better chance at it.
Bounty hunter scum!
It looks like you have an auto rifle, Rek. Is that maybe the longest range weapon we have?
Oh,
yeah.
Probably take out the roach thing.
Yeah, if you're able to, maybe not one of its legs off.
Yeah, no worries, Captain. I'll see what I can do. I'll take a shot.
All right, so let's make the first roll of the game. So no matter what roll you do, you always roll a d20, and you're trying to roll above what number you have for your score. In your case, your score is... Oh, I haven't really calculated these properly, have I? Strength or intelligence, so 6 plus 4, 10. Yeah, 10. That's exactly right. Your score is 10 for heavy weapons. So you need to roll above on a d20, but there's always a difficulty when you're making a roll. In this case, he's at very long range, so you have -3 steps, and you're in a moving vehicle, so you have -4 steps, which means you would roll a 2D, you would roll a 1d20 and a 1d12 and subtract the 1d12 from the 1d20. You can do things to help you mitigate this. You need to tell me first, though.
I'm going to aim.
All right, that'll drop it down to 1d8 penalty.
And I'm going to... That's it.
All right.
So
Make the roll. So,
D20 minus D8, yeah?
yeah, D20 minus D8. So you open fire like and scatter all over the place, and he sort of sees you coming. Sort of like takes a massive bend, and it goes around like what's it like a whole bunch of like really old trees and an old well that just happens to be there, and the well like fucking explodes along with the small building next to that. Also explodes, and what is the guy in the house trying to have a poop who sort of like looks up and looks really awkward as it whizzes right past him and goes off. He is just too far out of range to make an easy shot.
Sorry, Captain. I kind of fucked that up to some extent. Sorry about that.
His distance is increasing at this point.
Okay. Can I make some sort of piloting check to like try gain on him?
Yeah, sure. It'll be a driving check, however, not a piloting check.
Okay, I have drive. That's fine.
Excellent. Make me the roll. He has a massive distance on you, and he's now like gunning for it. So you also have a 3-step difficulty.
Oh boy. So is that like a -8?
Minus D8.
Oh my goodness.
If you need the steps in the Roll20 chat, there's a lovely difficulty die check.
Yeah. So I'm trying to roll. Was it under?
Over.
Over. I'm trying to roll over 12 with a -D8, and I'm only rolling 1d20 now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there something I can do to like gain assistance from the folks on the?
Unfortunately, from where getting to him is going to be difficult.
Could I perhaps like temporarily like supercharge this vehicle with
like knock on turbo?
Mechanics with my mechanics.
Okay, now remember your vehicle is a cockroach.
Well, you know it's like a biomechanical cockroach, I assume, because I've
okay, yeah, sure, why not? So you're gonna feed it some stuff to make it like really kick into it. Yeah, I love it. Make a mechanics roll. I would say because a cockroach of a D4 difficulty.
But so I'm a gearhead, and I assume I have maintained this machine, so I get a +1 step bonus on any technical skill check.
So yeah, go for it. Make the roll.
So it's a one
straight D20.
I would go with mechanics, right, or engineering, because it's a more of esoteric.
I'll give you mechanics because it's the same difficulty anyway, both ways.
Yeah. And 1d20, let's go. It's a 1, boys. It's a 1.
It's a 1. That's it. I can't help you.
One's super good, yeah, in this system.
Yeah, I can't help you. Okay, so
he just like opens up his like energy. He has this energy cell, and he like tries to connect it somewhere, but actually just like shocks the biological parts, and the cucaracha just like seizes up a bit, and you're like, I think I'll just stop with that, hombre. So you're on your own.
Man, you notice that as that happens, the cucaracha is suddenly starting to slow down.
Yeah.
Like the machine it's not even, it's like it's starting to lose power. If this race goes on for 3 more rounds, at the end of the 3 rounds, it is going to run out of energy and it's going to be out.
Okay.
And you're in the middle of nowhere, and he's going to leave you behind.
Okay. Can I like surveying the land in front of me, because it's one of my specialities. Can I sort of see, like, predict if I cut through some sort of near rocky bluff, like if he's like likely to be going that direction, and try the cut off option, because we need to end this.
Ooh, that's a crazy idea. I'll tell you what. We'll factor it into the roll you're going to make, and I'll drop it down by 2 steps.
Okay.
And that's a shock. It'll have its own problems, but I'll drop it down by 2 steps. So go.
So D20 minus a D6.
No, it's D8. So D minus D4.
Minus D4. Yeah, it's just okay. D20 minus the D4. 16. I win.
All right. So you notice there is he's going along, and he's going up the side of what looks like a plateau, what's called a hilly pass. And there's a tiny little like ridge that's broken up that you reckon you could probably run it through. So you go for it, and you run it straight through that. But as you run it straight through, you hit what looks like this sort of like weird odd nest next to you.
Oh, no.
And as you come around the corner and come out, following behind you is a really pissed off set of like this size bees indigenous to this planet. About maybe you reckon maybe like 6 of them, just so like go bzzz, and they start flying along with you. Good news. Good news. You're now only 50 feet away from him.
Okay.
Bad news, you're being chased by bees.
Someone
Right,
shoot
you-
him
you
and the
guys-
others shoot the bees, damn it.
Okay, Chex.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a pot shot at the bees.
All right. There's quite a few bees. Do you have an auto-fire weapon? I don't think you do. I think you just have a
No,
laser
it's
pistol.
just a fletcher pistol, I believe. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, go for it.
I also really love the idea of you in your shot gloves standing on the back of a cockroach, like smashing bees out of the air as they come out.
It's like, fucking hang on, get out of here.
Okay, so it's always agility, isn't it?
For you, it's oh wait, hold on. Do you even have firearms? Dude, I don't think you took firearms.
Nope, he does
No,
not.
I did not.
No, so yeah, it's straight agility. Straight agility.
Okay. What steps am I rolling up?
You are rolling up. What's that? You're perfectly base difficulty because like there's 6 of them, but you've got a gun. You're just like opening fire. Eventually, you hit one.
You've got to get
They're
over
not trying to
16
dodge;
there.
they're just heading towards you.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh my
No.
god.
You guys are doing great. I'm glad we get to like do the damage of this session. Oh, I almost forgot. Chex, your damage is gone. At the end of every scene, any graze damage disappears. And light wounds, one goes away at a time. I have to double check that, see what the rules are. All right, Chex. So you get up there and you start opening fire of your pistol. You can't. The ship is moving too much. You can't focus. Everything's bad. The bees are now surrounding you guys. They're like flying around, and they will probably strike at the end of next round. Whitt, do you want to do anything before I go into combat initiative? And it becomes really funny.
Could I do something as well? Or
Not yet. I'll let you do something after Whitt. I'll let everyone do one thing before the bees kick in.
Rick does have a fully automatic weapon, so he will
Okay.
regretfully, because bees are our friends, try and murder the bees.
Okay. Do you want to use your auto fire? Or do you want to just open fire on one?
I will use my auto fire, and I've got the gunner talent, which means that I do not add a 1 impulse delay. Oh, it's just delays. Yeah, it doesn't. It basically means that I shoot quicker.
Yeah.
going into beast mode.
Actually die. Okay, let me quickly look up how auto fire works. All right, so you have auto fire, which is just burst, I believe. You don't have full auto. You do have full auto. Okay, so you can make a full attack, and you roll, or you make it on each creature or enemy in the area. So when you roll your first one, you take a minus 1 dice step penalty your first attack. Then each additional attack you make makes an extra what's called 2-step penalty until you miss.
So it's D4, then D8, then
Yeah. D4, D8, D12, D20, 2D20, and then if you're still shooting, I don't even fucking know how you're going to be doing that.
okay. So what do I need to actually roll? Because my skill is 10,
All right, so first up, you need to beat 10
right?
in order to roll. So if you roll higher than 10, you've got it.
On a
Let's
D20.
deal with your first weapon shot. However, do note that if you roll 10 on the dice, your bullets are running out.
Okay. So it's just 1d20 minus D4 for the first shot.
Mm-hmm. Yep, go for it.
Oh my god.
All right, so you miss on the first shot. It goes all over the place, which is embarrassing.
1d20
All right.
minus D8, yeah?
Yeah. You miss again.
Which is another miss.
Yep. Roll again.
And then D12.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Wow. One more time, I guess. I mean, you got one more, so might as well for D20. Maybe you get really lucky in this roll. No. Okay, I just like to say I'm not responsible for the really bad rolling you guys have done today. It's my hand out.
Sure.
You have to admit that was not the game. That was just us sucking.
Yes.
I succeeded.
Could I try to shoot the beetle in front of us?
No, not yet, because because you rolled below 10 on your auto fire attack, because auto fire increases your mag, you've actually used up all your bullets, and you need to reload.
Okay. I'll do it.
But you can do that next turn for free. Just can't aim.
I will do that. That's fine.
Yeah, you have to go, then go back to it again. All right, so one more thing. Amelia, would you like to take a turn before I have the bees attack?
Yes.
Yes, Amelia, go.
Yes,
go.
Amelia. Amelia will basically scurry forward away from the bees and the two missing heroes in the back. And she's going to basically lean forward, aim at the in front the fleeing vehicle, and concealed laser pistol just like jumps into his hand, as he has this kind of like wrist-mounted delivery system, and he's going to take a shot at it.
Okay, let's see if you can actually stop the vehicle ahead of you from going.
I'm also specializing in pistols. That means that I am.
It means that you roll with one extra step. It gives you 1 step extra.
Okay, so what's my step at the moment?
To shoot him while the bees are flying around you, while on the ground on a moving vehicle when he's dodging you, is a 3-step penalty. Your pistol would make it a 2-step penalty, and I even let you aim to make it a 1-step penalty. So
1d20 minus 1d4.
Yes.
Let's go for please don't suck. It's a 14. That's good because it's higher than my 11 energy weapon skill. So I hit.
All right, that's lucky. Roll damage. Let's see if we can actually slow him down.
All right, my damage would be 1d6 plus 0/8. So 1d6 just.
Yep, do it. So it's 0/8. If you'd rolled 5 or more, if you want extra success, you add the extra damage. But unfortunately, you didn't. And 3. But the question is, are you shooting him or are you shooting the poor little vehicle that's going down?
I would try to like basically hit the gasoline tank in air quotes of the vehicle.
He doesn't have a gasoline tank.
That's why I said air quotes.
The methane bag.
There's something to basically make it explode or.
I'll tell you what. Spend one of your hero points.
Yeah.
Spend one of your hero points, and I'll let you stop his vehicle with that shot.
All right, that's a good trait. Yeah.
All right. So here's what happens, right? Because you spent the hero point, you shoot his vehicle from 50 meters away, and you see his machine keep going. Is like his beetle keep going, and then like part of it suddenly just bursts out and leaks on the side, and then it crumbles and goes and he flips over, and then it like tumbles in front of him. However, it tumbles in front of him and in front of you, and as your 3rd round pick kicks in, you slam into it, and then you also slow around, and now you have this moment where the 2 groups and the 2 vehicles are both damaged really badly, sitting in the middle, and these 6 bees surround you guys, and they're ready for the attack. So guess what, guys? It's initiative time.
Hooray!
Damn bees.
All right.
Okay. Everyone has the initiative scores already written down their character sheet.
11.
Plus focus, 4 plus 5. No, you're 11 too. Wits. So roll it, and then I will tell you where you are.
So we just roll
1d20. And tell me if you beat it or not, and then I will quickly.
I very much do.
Nope.
Nope.
2 and these 3. Okay. Beta Kid is going to go on 2 initiative, so he will also be here at the bottom, feeling like trash. Who beat it?
Me.
All right, so Rek and Olamo, you're going first. Blast, Emilio, you're going second.
All right.
And the bees are all going to elect, because Lloyd can't be bothered to roll 3 sets of dice, to go last. Now, this is how initiative works for everyone. When you are initiative, you either enter impulse 1 or 2, depending on whether you succeeded or not. Then, every time you do an action, it costs a certain amount of impulse. If you look at sheet 3 on the character sheet, I've listed them all there for you to figure out what you want to do. And some actions are special actions where you add them to the impulse charge you do because you're doing that, like aiming or charging or concentrating or dodging. I forgot dodging. Dodging's here too. Dodging also gives you a +1. Add your dodge penalty to people trying to hit you. There you go. And that'll be a +1. Oops, yeah, 1+. There you go. All right. So, starting with that, Olamo, what would you like to do? The bee's like...
I'd like to shake my head, just like, what an absolute clusterfuck this has been. He'll draw his like very large vibro knife, like technically a vibro sword, but it's like, I imagine it like a big Bowie knife type thing. And then I'm going to start dodging and start striking bees.
All right.
Keeping an eye on the guy in case he tries to run away.
Sounds fair to me. So first things first, using that will drop you down by 1 impulse automatically because you're dodging. Yep. And then your vibro blade is +3, so you are going to hit. So roll to hit B. Hitting a B is fairly simple. Just make the suggestion you're done it. They're not dodging.
I think that is a success. Maybe. Oh, where's my sheet gone? There it is. Melee. Oh, it's 12. Of course it's 12. So
you just miss. Sorry, bro. You're dodging and weaving, but it's really hard for you to get towards them. Even though they're right there. They're like in your face. They're not even trying to use distance against you. Wreck.
Have I reloaded?
You can reload now. You just won't be able to aim.
Yep, fine, do that.
Excellent. So you... Because reloading the clip for you is one impulse. So you reload that, but that means that the bees will go after you. Are you okay with that? Before you. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. I mean, that's
okay. So you reload. So you get up and you reload as fast as you can. Do you want to be dodging when doing it?
Does that cost more?
It costs 1 impulse.
It'll cost 1 more impulse.
No, I will just I'll just stand there like an idiot and reload.
Come on. All right, Emilio.
I would like to kind of skitter behind either Byrast or Rek and basically give my drone some instructions to shoot a bee twice. Basically, those are my 2.
All right, so stop right there. If you skitter behind a character, if you take cover, that's 1 impulse.
Okay. So that
do that now. Okay. And then you have to do instructions afterwards. You okay with that?
All right. So I take cover as like an entire action. It's not like
it's an impulse action. Reposition to take cover is an impulse action.
Well, then I'll just basically give my aerial predator Maria a bit of command, and then next time I'll do that. So command of the drone is basically shoot one of the bees twice. That it will do these sequentially, the 2 actions.
Excellent, and he will go on he goes on the same impulse as you, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. So he'll go directly after you.
And yes, I will then go. I will also dodge, so it will be 3 impulses. So I'm with Olamo.
1, 2, 3. Yay! All right, Maria is going to rise and turn herself on. Describe Maria.
Maria, I picked her up when some Americans weren't looking and fashioned a very beautiful laser rifle onto her. She's held in this very dark green with this kind of floral red patterns on it. It's very beautiful.
Oh, nice.
And she reminds me of my ex-wife as well. So
double nice. Oh, so she actually comes up here, ba, 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 and she pulls out her big ass laser because she's American. That's what it is. And she will open fire on one of them.
Your wife known for flying around with laser rifles.
So roll to hit for her, will you please? She has to beat 14. Once again, no difficulty because she's right there.
1d20, come on. Nope.
Nope. She also misses. I'm terribly sorry, and that is a 4 impulse shot.
Yeah.
But you guys are rolling really badly, is it?
I'm
me?
just going to say, wait, in our mini session that we did before this, no, I think there was only about 2 successful attacks in the entire game. I know that I missed everything and didn't get hit by anyone the entire combat.
The old version of Eternity, it was exactly the same. No one could hit anything.
That is really weird because like I'm not even raising the difficulties. It just seems to be really unlucky that you guys are rolling really badly.
What we found was it was all about stacking the bonuses. So you kind of do that thing when you wait, you get into cover, you do your aim, you get it. So you've got plus dice rather than minus dice.
Minus dice.
Yeah.
That's when you can actually hit stuff.
I mean,
well, maybe I need to give you guys some more pluses instead of just going straight in for it. Maybe that's my fault.
The game is like 50-50, if not like 45% in our favor. Like, sorry, we get like 45% success chance or something as a base, and then the negative modifiers get stacked on top. So it is.
Yeah.
We have rolled
10,
but
so it's a 50-50 shot if there's no modifier.
Yeah.
Like trained in guns. So yeah, it's just one of those. It's a harsh, gritty system.
Yeah. Maybe I need to be a bit light on you guys. Oh, well, I'll work into the plot. Anyway, Barras, what are you doing?
Well, I don't know if you know this about Barras, but yeah, for a little while he used to be a rodeo clown until that instant where he punched a bill and turned it into a box of steaks. But he's going to reach in and grab some synthetic rope, which I think is an impulse for an interaction.
To interact action, which will move you to the next step.
Yeah, essentially what I'm going to do is try and lasso one of these bees.
Okay, I tell you what, I'll be nice because I'd rather you, because that's like almost, even though it's an interact action, I just like the fact that you're just going to grab it and just try and lasso it. I'll let you grab it for free. So yeah, go for the lasso. Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. I guess it's extreme sports.
Extreme sports, yeah. That well, I'm in rodeo clown.
Go for it. Try and lasso one of these bees. Keep it busy.
That's amazing.
Straight up or
yeah, straight up. No fucking penalties. Just fucking go for it. It's difficult. Like I said, 11. Fuck it, you got this. Except if you roll. Okay, I cannot help it if you guys keep rolling below 9. That is not my fault.
I just found out that I should have had a specialization in bladed weapons that would have given me a hit by 1 point. So
we'll come back to that when I get a chance. Sorry about that, man. We'll come back. No, these guys are like fucking bees. Don't worry about them. They're fucking easy.
You say that, but
you say that. Well, I mean, like unless you guys roll really badly. Okay, this literally is not my fault now. All right, you can't blame me if you keep.
Yeah, sure. Come on, let's play the game. Not hate.
Okay. So what was that, Henrik?
Come on, move along.
Oh, Jesus Christ, are you rushing me? Bitch, you don't own me. Okay. All right, so the bees are all going to go. They all take 3 impulse actions, which is generally they're all going to basically attack pretty much 3 of you. So I'm going to say they're going to go for the 3 people who are within close range. So not Rek, but Olamo, Emilio, and Blast. There are 3 attacks that come towards you.
No one attacking Billy the Kid?
No, because you guys are attacking them. Billy Kid is on the ground.
Oh, it's like dodging.
So. I didn't attack them. I just like ran away and tipped something into a thing.
Oh yeah, you don't count, do you? Okay, fine. In that case, Rek, they'll attack you instead. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna roll 3 attacks.
You get negatives because of the dodging.
All right, so I believe you're dodging, so let's do you first. So you have 2 dice dodge, so minus D6. First one misses with a 7 roll. Second one on you, Rek. You went dodging. You were just there for lols.
Mm-hmm.
My dice is not rolling yet. There it is. 15 will hit you, Rek. So I'll do damage for you later. And finally, the two ones finally go after you, Byrast. And that also hits.
Oh, God.
At least someone's rolling well.
It's very easy when there's no dice modifiers.
Hey, don't do that. That's not fair. I gave you guys free no dice modifiers at the beginning. So damage is not going to be too bad. It's simply 1d8 plus for you, Byras is +3. For you, Rek, it's +5.
What? Damage isn't so bad, just 1d8. That's like more than most of our weapons, but Oh, Jesus. Full 11.
Remember, it's because there's 2 of them attacking you.
Yeah, true.
I've got a plan. What we do is we just gaffer tape bees to sticks and then use them as weapons.
Yeah, good idea.
Like bee nunchucks or bee dollars.
So first things first, let me give you the hard
BB
list.
guns.
Ooh.
First things first, subtract your armor from your damage and then tell me the number. And I'll tell you what box to tick.
My armor is 2.
So subtracting the wounds from that, will give you, that will be, you had 12, 11, 10. So you take a serious wound.
Damn.
Resilience is about penalties rather than wounds, isn't it? Shrug it off.
Yeah.
That's
It's
fine.
because of, yeah, penalties are than rules. Basically, just like you go, blah, I don't give a fuck about that. And that will be down, so that'll be 1x. And for you, Chex? Chex?
Yep.
What did you subtract your armor from your damage? What'd you get?
I'm just looking to remember to.
He has +1 due to tough height, so we'll have -3.
So 3, and 3 minus 7, 10, 9, 8. So it's a moderate wound, so you take 1 step damage on there. Okay, with that done, Beta Kid starts to crawl from under the wreckage and he's not quite sure what's going on. He's kind of dazed. So he will spend 2 impulse actions to crawl from underneath and getting up, and he'll be there. Wreck.
Shoot bees.
All right, make the roll. No penalties except for the 2 die penalty you have.
To be or not to be?
That is the question. No.
Wow. You already
Okay.
rolled that.
Seriously, I can't help that one. Seriously, I can't. Okay. All right. So once again, you just open fire on the bees, and you just don't have enough.
No.
I'll push you down there.
This is, I'm not sure what's happened, but like yesterday when we were playing Star
No.
Wars, like if we roll, like we literally had to roll above 16 to fail, and the amount -13.
Yeah. Well, look at his dice. He got 1 and 3 on his rolls on that one.
Oh my god. We rolled so many 19s and 20s. There was like 6 rolls in a row, and they were all 19 and 20s. On the session we were doing yesterday, something has happened to roll 20, and now just failure is
I think it just hates you guys. I'm really sorry.
a thing.
Okay, let's see if Bill the Kid actually does something.
Okay.
Worthwhile.
Billy Kid gets up and sees you guys there and sees these bees are around and sees you guys are struggling. So he fucking cowers down underneath where you are and just opens fire randomly to hopefully get away from him because he's also terrified. So 1, 2, 3. And he is going to roll 1d20. And he also misses with 3.
Well,
Okay, I think roll 20 is broken, guys.
Oh my god.
can we make it the other way around? So if you roll below, yeah.
If it was the other way around, you guys be kicking all the butts. All right, Lamo.
So like I said, my hit last turn would have actually hit something. Can we resolve that or
No.
No.
okay?
Fine, yeah, sure, let's roll it. Roll damage.
You fucked up some.
Roll damage.
Roll damage.
Right.
Roll damage.
So it's D6. That's 2.
2, all right.
+1 plus an extra 1 for 2-handing it.
So that's 4 damage.
4 damage.
So I'll say bees number 1 have 4 damage on them. They're still going, but one of the bees falls off,
Okay.
and there's only 1 bee left. So it's a little bit more than you take him down.
I
Just
dodged,
bigger off.
yeah, I dodged this bee, so when I've evaded and the enemy miss, I get +1 to my next attack. So I'm now actually
Okay.
hitting at a 10. So
Okay.
50-50 with my blade specialization.
go.
All right. Would you like to aim?
Oh, no, I'm
Yes.
dodging. I'm always dodging.
fair dues.
But I've failed anyway. The aim would have made it successful, but I feel that's
See? So done it. All right. So you're dodging. So that's 1. And then 1, 2. Oh, hold on. Did you say you get a +1 whenever someone misses you, right?
yes.
That's
But
a
that was-
+1 step. You know that, right? Not a +1 die. So you can actually roll an extra die. So 1 step up.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Whenever it says +1, it's always +1 step, not +1 to the stats.
Do I roll a
The stats
D4?
never change. Yeah, roll a D4, and then just don't fail.
Yeah, succeed.
That would hit. Oh, thank fucking Christ.
We're
Yes.
super good at space.
Yes. Oh, and there's 1 damage. So +2 more for 3 damage. The fuck?
Hey, good news. B group number 1 is dead. You did it. You did it. I'm
Right.
so proud of you.
So I'm
so proud
dodging
of
and
you,
weaving
Dan.
between the bees, hacking at them. Luckily, they're like made of paper.
Die.
So I would like to, if I've like freed my space up, I would like to move on Billy the Kid and maybe like aim to try and disarm him when
You
I
would
get a
have
chance.
to do it when you get a chance, because
Yeah.
you're dodging it down there.
That's
All
my
right,
intention.
Emilio.
I'm not letting him get away.
Emilio.
Which one of my comrades is the biggest where I can hide the best?
It's fucking no, not Rek. Bill, what's called Byras is the hugest.
All right. Maria is taking care of business, so I'm just going to hide behind Byrist.
Okay, that is a 1 impulse check to go behind cover once again as you go behind Byras.
All right. My stealth is 13, so
No stealth. It just counts as cover.
all right. And I'm dodging. So.
Yeah, and you're dodging as well. Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, Byras.
Well, since my allies are all floating like butterflies, while these things sting like bees, can you aim with the lasso?
Yeah,
Because that's what I'd like to do. I'm not giving up on that idea.
do it.
It's too cool to give up on that idea.
It's got to be done.
Do it. Get that +1 step. Show us how it's done.
1 roll 20. Think of all the good times we've had.
No,
There you go.
good.
Wow, crit.
Also, that was a stellar success because you beat it by not by 10. Is your what's the score?
It'd be 12, so that'd be an extreme.
Yeah, no,
Excellent.
Excellent, yeah.
Excellent. All right. So not only do you lasso it, you actually bring it down next to you, and you like got it there, and you've hooked it. It's still alive. It's still going, but you like fucking hook it down. It's not completely disabled. It can still attack, but it's on the ground with you, and you're like ripping it up there. So you got that down, and that will be once again. I'm gonna say this is a three step action, like straight up, like what else? It's down.
I look back at Amelia and say, "You're not the only one that's got a drone."
All right.
Hey, whatever makes you happy, friend.
Beast 2, there is Olamo out there. So Beast 2 are going to go for Olamo. And then Beast 3 are going to go for the guy who just wrestled things down, which is Byras, because now I can do a new roll. So, Olamo, what's the step they have to do against you?
-2 steps, so minus D6.
Minus D6.
I'm dodging.
They can't hit for shit. Woo!
I mean, that's a full -6, so I think that's more on me. I knew dodging was the way to go.
And Byras, Beast number 2 are going to take you out. Fingers crossed. No, they're not, because Lloyd can't roll for shit. So you are doing good. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a penalty. I get a bonus to that, but it won't matter because I still can't hit you.
Is there not more?
Even if I roll exactly number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm just too short to hit you with that. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wreck. You're going to -2 die step penalty, but you're doing good.
Do I need to reload because I didn't make the bad roll, did I?
You did make the bad roll because some of your rolls were below 10. When you full auto, then if you roll below 10, you have to reload.
Okay, I will reload.
But it'll take you 1 step to reload, and then you're like in the next box and you go next.
Yep, and then I'll aim for 1 rather than 2 because I'm.
Excellent. Do you want to shrug off your wounds penalty?
Yeah, I do that for 1 as well.
Yeah, do it for 1. So make a resilience check while Lloyd looks up the rules.
Isn't Maria up first?
Maria's up first, but he might as well do this now because it's not going to fit the next roll.
Right. I'll just roll already. It's just going to shoot a B.
Yeah, go for it.
Is it just a standard roll, yeah?
Yep, standard roll. There is no penalties whatsoever. You just simply roll straight up, it looks like.
Oh my god.
It's just 13, so that did not work.
Can she aim?
Sorry, bro. Hold on, the resilience shouldn't be 13. Resilience is vitality. 4, 4, 9. That should be 11.
Sorry, I rolled 16. I apologise, I can't read.
Can I aim with the drone?
Yes, you can aim with the drone. I don't see why you wouldn't.
I would like to aim with the drone because it's not really doing much without aiming.
No sweat.
1d4, please.
The specializations aren't just a +1; they're a +1 bonus, so they're actually D4.
Okay, so the drone
that's what I said.
actually hits.
Yay!
All right, drone hits, do damage.
The damage. It's a laser that does 1d6. Okay, that sounds good.
And how much did it hit by? Did it hit by a lot?
No, just
No, it didn't.
enough.
Yeah. Okay.
4
Did
points.
you roll the aim after? Oh, you muppet. D4.
4 points.
4 points. All right. Bees 2 looks a little worried. Like one of the bees in Bees 2's group falls off. You've got one bee left.
Okay.
But you're grand, and that will move her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But she's taking her 2 shots.
Yep. So, like a good wife, she needs me to tell what to do now.
That is not true. You clearly don't know women. You need to back up.
Oh god. No.
Wreck.
Right, now I know what I'm doing, and I know that I have a heavy weapon specialization, and I'm reloaded. I'm going to shoot both bees. So it offsets the first negative, is that right? The +1 operates offsets the -1.
Yep, offsets the -1.
It's basically
No, you have no penalties, dude. There's no penalties.
I'm doing full auto.
So what was that? Oh, full auto. Yeah, full auto. There's no. Yeah, offsets the first one completely. It's gone. Are you sure not all full auto? There's only 2 bees left. Fuck it, go for it.
Yeah,
Well, I can't.
Rick always does full auto.
You're like, reload, reload, All right, next one.
Wow.
And that's it. There's only 2 to shoot. Only 2 groups.
You could shoot Billy the Kid, but we don't want that, really.
Yeah, please don't.
Okay, so it's just per target, yeah? Okay, well, once again, it just looks really sad.
I was like, why are you shooting? And it was like ducking underneath you, like, stop doing that. All right. Did you aim?
You did.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I mean, you said you would aim, but sorry, then I'm.
I mean, it's
I
your
think
character.
it wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows that roll?
Well, I'll tell you what, the D4 may have made the difference.
Go on, then roll it. No, it didn't. Number 1. I'm sorry. All right, so there you are. All right, Billy the Kid sees that things are going way too well, and he thinks you guys are having a good time, so he's gonna start to fucking run. Bitches, we out. Emilio.
I mean, I'm currently not bound, or none of the bees are following me, right?
Nope, there's nothing to worry about that. Nope, you're not being like surrounded or anything else like that, so you're good.
Yeah. I would try to like get an aimed shot to the leg of Billy the Kid.
That's a great idea. You should definitely do that. Yeah, sure. Aim, and I'm gonna say, hold on. There's a chart for this. I have a chart. It's good. Since you're aiming for a specific part of his body, I'm gonna give you a -2 step penalty. But he's not that far away from you, so he's right there. So, phew.
Okay, but I get a +1 due to specialization, so I only have an offset of 1d20 minus 1d4.
And if you're aiming, you can take an aim and to make it no penalty whatsoever, just to move you down a bit further.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, 1d20, let's go! 19! Woo! That's
all right, you hit! Roll damage!
I also think that's an excellent success. Yeah, I have 11, so yeah, that's excellent. So 1d6 plus something more, right?
Yep, it's on your card sheet.
2.
Now, because you aimed, I'll give you the choice, and you want excellent. Do you want to maim him so he can't walk for the rest of this game? Or just want to injure him a little bit so he falls down and you can pick him up?
He has been running away quite some time, and I'm really tired of that, so maiming is
okay. So you shoot the leg, and he goes down. He's like, ah! And he basically is not getting up. He stays right there. In fact, I'm taking him off the list. He's just going to hold his legs and like scream in pain. It's like, oh, until he gets hurt, until I'm healed, he'll just not be able to walk. He can limp barely, but he won't be able to walk.
I mean, we have strong people. They can carry him.
Lift him. All right, Byrast. 2 bees left.
Well, yeah, I've got
1 down.
Yeah, I've technically a brand new flail at the moment.
What, you're gonna just swing around, or do you want to try and tame it? Do you want to try and tame it?
I thought about that, to be honest.
I don't see why I can't. I mean, you have coercion.
I thought I was going to really have to suck up for that one.
Yeah, no. I'll just increase the penalty difficulty. I'd say take a 2-step difficulty, and I'll let you use coercion to bring it back up.
Why not? Yeah, I've just not got the honey tones.
Sorry, bro. Just it's nothing. You're trying. You're like. If you leave me now, you take away. Yeah! This is not having it. It's just not having it at all. You try your best. You cannot bring B number 3 up. Plus side, B number 3 is going to try and break out of your. What was it? 1, 2, 3. I'd say that's a 2-step. You're only just talking to it. B number 3 trying to break you out, basically trying to free itself. So it's gonna roll. It's gonna oppose roll. That is an opposed roll. It's gonna try to oppose your roll. So roll your extreme sports, or it rolls its physical to try and break free. However, it has a penalty because it's a flying object and isn't used to being held. But it's still rolled a 14 because so fuck you. What you got?
Hold on, my keyboard's been funky.
Take your time.
Oh.
Sorry, bro. It breaks free just in time to get to about there. No, it'll break free because it'll be 2 steps, yes. It'll break free for 2 steps and get right there. Because you didn't actually heard it, you just talked to it. So you should be able to be right next to it when it comes out. And it'll spend that moment to move away from you a little bit. I'm going to say B2 has been shot once. There's more of you than it. B3 is the only real problem. He's going to fucking buzz away. It's too dangerous right now. There's too many of you and Nul of it. So Beast 2 will fucking bolt. Olamo, Beast 3 is left. Do you want to try and shoot it, or do you want to just let it go?
Sure. Is this the one that you've been trying to tame? Chex?
Yes, it is the one he's trying to tame.
Do you still look interested in taming it? I have empathy. It should be very easy to read this from you.
As it's flying away, there's just a single tear in his eye.
It's currently not flying away, so...
Chex, yes or no? Do you want the bee?
Yes.
Do you want to be?
Yes. Okay. I will then try tend to our cockroach friend and see if I can get it, up and righted so we can put Billy the Kid on it, and I will ignore the bee.
No problem. I'll give it to you. So that's what you're doing. All right.
Yeah,
Byrast, I'll give you one last turn to calm the bee unless Rex shoots it. Rex, do you want to shoot the bee?
No. That seems a little bit too much for Rex. He'll just reload and look
I'll auto and miss it with all of your attacks.
Yeah.
Oh! All right. Byrast, you get one last chance. Try coercion. Difficulty has, however, gone up by 1 step because you tried it once.
Yep, makes sense.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
Oh God, you fail again.
Okay, guys, look, 3 and a 6. You cannot fault the system if you roll like this. All right, that is not my fault.
I'm not faulting the system. I'm faulting roll 20.
Okay, that's fair.
Does the bee have more than have 2 intelligence or more? Is it 1 intelligence?
It's 1 intelligence. It's not very smart.
What I wanted to do was telepathically and empathically calm the bee and tame it and make it look like Byrast had done it.
Tell you what, spend on a hero point and I'll do that for you.
Sure, I will do that. Yeah, so I turn and I see him really trying, and maybe I don't see him connect to things very often, so I kind of whoop, 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 and calm it down with my mind.
Is that your telepathy song? Okay, so you try get over here, and then it just slowly sinks down and it sits next to you. It looks a little agitated and doesn't really like being here. It looks a little like it's like fur is ruffled, but it's not very. It's like you have to be more gentle with it if you want to do anything more. But he sits next to you. Congratulations, you got a bee. And that was the combat done. Nice work, guys.
Really nice work, was it?
Well, I thought you did great, guys. I mean, those just
We almost
We're the best.
Hey.
I would go run over to Ulamo and try to help him with our overturned beetle. because I'm a
All right,
gearhead.
Unfortunately, the beetle is absolutely wrecked. When you put that thing inside to speed it up, along with the crash, it is not moving. You guys are stuck outside, which is a really good time for me to flash back to when you guys took the job.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
It is on in the Bosco, and then far later, but a bit earlier, about maybe like 3 days ago. Not too far from here, about maybe like a day's journey normally that you would normally take from this spot. Godry Industries have called you in to ask you for a favor. Godry is a friend of your father's, Olamo, and he requested you personally. He's a fairly tall, well-built human. And he sort of comes up to you and he's like, I have a favor. There's like a big meeting room because like there's a flashback. So the background's all woozy and like smoky, so you can't remember very well. That's all in the meeting room. And he comes up to you and he's standing by this desk and he's like, I have a mission for you. And I need to be done on the radar.
That's my specialty. Got to us firing wildly in the desert.
He like pushes up and goes, there's a young Nesh man that's been running around causing a few problems down in Klaatu, on planet Klaatu. Calls himself Billy the Kid. Actual name Haley. Spelled Haelie. I need you to bring him alive, and I need you to do it under the radar. He currently has he shows the bounty. He currently has a massive bounty on his head. I understand that favors between family amongst the Nesh is something that's deep and understandable, but I also understand that your crew needs money. I will double the bounty if you bring him to me alive. But there's a very small space of time for you to do it.
Is Godry a human then?
Yeah, Godry's a human.
Right. Well.
He says, at 3:10, I need him to be in Gima. And he points it out on a map. And he goes, I need him to be at Gima at 3:10, exactly 24 hours from where you guys are right now is the day he gives. So let's say Tuesday, 3:10. I need him to be there. And I need him to arrive alive. Now, there's a bounty on his head, which he needs to be worried about. So other bounty hunters will be going for him. But his own crew will also be looking for him at this point in time. He doesn't know it yet. I need you to neutralize any threats. Use whatever means you have to. Do the best you can. Just don't make any enemies that I can't account for. And get him to Yima at 3:10.
Don't hurt any bees.
Also, do not hurt any bees. It's very important that you do not shoot. Bees are fucking great. We got one bee, I'm out.
I'll make note of that. Would you like a bee?
I'd love it. Yeah, bring one over. It'd be grand. It'd be great if you could.
Bring a bee back, we'll get a bonus.
Yeah.
We'll triple the price.
I will triple the price for your bees. So we cut back to the crew. And you, at the same time, you look at your watch and it says dramatically 24 hours till 3:10.
So it's 3:10 then.
Yeah.
3:10 to Yama. I love the reference.
Yeah.
Well, Olamo, ¿qué vas a hacer? What's happening?
What's happening is you've killed my roach. That's what's
No,
happening.
you did not evade from that obstacle. You're the pilot. I'm not the driver. Sorry. I was just doing stuff.
Because all you guys did so well killing these bees and
Hello?
shooting this guy. I imagine we're tiring him
help
up.
me up.
I imagine we're like tying him up while arguing.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll probably grab him up. I'll grab him up by the scruff of his neck and say,
ow!
"Shush, the captain's talking."
I mean, one thing, we have 2 beetles. Can I perhaps use all the mechanical parts to create something? Frankenstein?
Living creatures. No, you cannot use the mechanical parts to create something.
Only we had enough bees to form a sort of sled and we could ride the sun.
That would have worked.
Okay, we have to coerce the bee to show us to the bee queen. and then we can work it.
We already
This is
have...
a great plan. Let's do it.
Yeah. There's already Mercs and his crew after him, and you now want to go parlay with the Bee Queen.
Amigo, we can always make new friends. We have enemies enough.
And you shot the guy so he can't walk, so we're gonna have to maybe put him on some carapace and like tie the drone to it and have the drone drag him back to civilization.
We have two very strong people here. They can carry him. He's a lightweight. No.
Oh, this job.
I am working out. I'm trying to lose weight. It's very important.
I'm going to be like this job. I'm going to be buying a new Beetle. And I'm going to make sure that you don't zap this one to death.
I did not. You crashed it.
Because it was running out of power.
I could have repaired someone who was running out of power, but you crashed it into the other Beetle, and now it's broken. Anyway, don't dwell on the past. We have a big bounty on our on this head, and we should collect it, right? That's our biggest concern.
So where is Yima from here?
All right. Because you guys have never been to this planet before, you're going to have to look it up.
Okay.
So you guys, go on. How are you going to figure out where you need to go? Are you going to ask people? Are you going to actually physically go there? Because you have been like, go on.
I would assume that Ulamo, as a survivor, had bought a map or something beforehand. He seems like the strategic type.
I mean, I have survival in an awful lot.
He does.
I'm trained for this, damn it. The bar that we were at, was that like the last vestiges of civilization, or is there another bar we could go to that we haven't busted up?
From the place where you are, there's another bar you could go to that haven't busted up. But do remember that you left some bounty hunters back there.
Mm.
What else is around where we are?
First things first, I think it's a good time for one of you to make a scouting check. So if you like to go on top of a small little ridge and look around, try and see what you can figure out, that would work. Want to make a roll?
With survival?
There's no survival. It is a survival skill.
I have it and awareness.
I'll give you awareness, so you can take a look around. And if you climb a bit of a hill, spend maybe 30 minutes looking around, scouting about. Time is slowly going. I'll give you a 2-step bonus.
Okay. That I have awareness. Where is it on the? I can't see on the skills now.
It's below melee.
Yeah, it is there.
It's below melee.
Melee.
It's not. I can't find it in the actual larger.
Oh,
where it describes the skills. It's not in A.
That's strange. Well, I know it's a skill to roll, so just roll it.
Okay. I will climb up, I guess. I have rope and such, and strong friends.
Yeah, I'll give him a boost.
No, just it's not like a mountain area. Just go up a hill and then look about like that. Just spend a good time just checking about. What'd you get?
With the 2-step bonus, that's 16 total.
16 is with your awareness.
I actually succeeded on the first one without the bonus. I have awareness 12.
That's
I have to beat.
So you get up and you look about, and you can see there is a small. As you're standing there looking up, you can see there is a small train section with a railway that runs through.
Oh yes, I found awareness. Now, cool.
It's not that far from you. Maybe like an hour's walk.
Pues amigo, what do your bug eyes see?
You get that really slow as the nictating membrane slides across his eyes, and he looks into the distance through the dust.
1,000 trains reflected in
them. He points. You see him pointing on top of the bluff that he is, and he points in the direction towards the train tracks. Civilization. There is a locomotive.
Bingo! Let's go. Then, right.
Yeah.
All right. How are you going to move Klaatu? It's about an hour's walk, but how are you going to move Klaatu is very important.
You mean
I'm very strong. I'll just stick him over my shoulder, and if he makes sense.
Ow! Could you be a little gentle, please?
Very sorry, and I'll just put some cloth into his mouth so he.
Excellent.
Literally pissed
That's
off.
perfect. Sorry, Iris. That's perfect. No, you're Emilio. Thanks, Emilio.
I'm Emilio. No problem, amigo. Always behind you.
All right, so there's a bit where you guys are walking along, and there's like the sun is beating down on you, and you're all sweating a little bit, and you take off your generic cowboy hat, whatever it is you're wearing, you fan yourselves just to keep yourself cool. As you step on through, you notice there's a few dead creatures like lying there, having died from thirst or coyotes or whatever it is that exist on this strange planet. Probably three-eyed coyotes. There's three-eyed coyotes on this planet. Okay, now there's three-eyed coyotes on the planet. I just said it. There's a three-eyed coyote just dead on the floor, rotting away on the side as you walk along the summit. So finally, you come up to this train station area. It's this fairly long town made of what's called like almost like you know the building. It's not wood, but it's this thing they put up. It's like this whole like transportable material that just helps, like almost like aluminium, but it's like automatic buildings. So you can see they're all like old and rusty. They're like what people would do when they first settle down. They just hit a button, put it down, and go boop, and they'll put a whole house up. But these have been there for so long, they've been overused that they're all looking a bit run down. And you can see there is like a train section and like an actual bar area just like on the side. Along with a few houses along.
As we're approaching to this like smaller settlement, I would like to send out Maria with the observe command just to check out if there are any enemy bounty hunters or armed groups or something. Just
all right
on the safe side.
Give Maria an awareness roll.
If she doesn't have the would it just be 10?
No, she just because she has patrol and observe, right? She'll just send it back to you that what she sees.
Mm-hmm. So I would make an awareness roll then.
And then she does. So what your awareness roll? And with the fact that you are sending her early and she has a fairly long range, I would say gain a 1-step bonus.
Okay, 1d20 plus 1d4, boys. Let's hope. So for the best, that's a 12. That's one more than I need, so a success.
All right, you look on down and you see that she sends back pictures of the area. It looks mostly fairly calm. There is a rack of what looks like a whole bunch of cool looking, but like personally built hover bikes that line the side of the rail track. You make out maybe like 7 hover bikes just lining along the side. Fairly good quality stuff. That's about the only real thing you see. Other than that, you don't see any large groups of people with guns going, man, I can't wait for that big kid to turn up again so I can shoot him in the face.
I also have thermal sensors, so do I pick up any groups of heat signatures that might be worrying, that might be connected to these hover bikes?
Unfortunately, I cannot give your thermal sensors a bonus because you're currently in the sun, and the heat from the whole area will give you that.
Okay.
I do apologize for that.
Yeah, no worries. Maria returns to us. And I'll just whisper into Olamu's ear, we might have some speedy companions there that might want to welcome us. Very good quality speed bikes there. I don't know. You make up your mind.
But you saw no people?
None that I could see, yes. It's very hot there, so I can't use thermal vision.
We kind of need directions, but those bikes sound good. But I'm sure they've got owners somewhere.
Sure.
Okay, so are you guys going to approach the town normally with him in your hand or what?
Can we do, when they're escorting prisoners in movies where they put a coat over their bound hands so it looks even just mildly less suspicious? Can we do that?
Fair.
And then there is anything that we can do to Billy the Kid, apart from, punch his face repeatedly, that would change the way he looks?
No, unfortunately. You guys don't have anything you have that will. I'll tell you what. Spend a hero point, and I will say you have a disguise projector that you can put on to hide who you are, hide who he is. So
okay.
Or you put it on your neck.
One thing we could do, theoretically, is use the vacuum collar, because the vacuum collar can be basically created to be like a typical shipboard jumpsuit, kind of, for about an hour.
Yeah, it could do, but remember, that would be him walking around with a suit in the heat, and people would be like, why is that guy walking around with a suit in the heat? Well, that would bring it.
I mean, yeah, sure.
I mean, it's one shot. Go for it if you want to do it. I'm not going to stop you.
No, it's up to you, Olamu.
I'm happy to just spend
we could just keep him here like hidden in a corner or something. I'll stand on him, and then you go get the bikes and come here. And if anyone comes and causes trouble, I can shoot them from range, from a hidden position, maybe like a sniper.
We also need to try and talk to someone. It's a problem. We need directions to wherever Yuma is.
I'm assuming it's going to be on the train track. I don't know why.
Don't know why.
You know what? No, it fucking isn't. Congratulations, Whitt. I hope you're happy with yourself. Be happy with yourself. You just fucked up. I'm kidding.
I mean, you're the man who feels feelings, right? So you should talk, right? There are a lot of Americans here, and those bikes look very American to me. So I'm not doing the talking, amigo.
Okay. One of you stay behind with him out of some distance, and then the other two can stay outside the main building, and I'll go in.
All right.
Cool.
What's the range of your drone, Henrik?
My drone and myself have long range.
What I'm saying is, could you be with him and then the drone kind of go with us, or do you want?
Yes, but I would rather not be alone.
Yeah,
I'm
happy staying alone, and I can kind of maybe get myself in there.
Yeah, cool. I think that's a good idea.
Guys, I know he hasn't said anything, but he is here. Don't forget, Byras is here.
Yeah, but Byras isn't really the long range type.
That's fair.
So I would say we take Byras, Emilio, Ulamo. We all go as an attack team, and you provide long range fire support if
I'll find a
needed.
good place to hide out, and I'll keep this guy under wraps.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how good your hiding place is, Whitt. If you could make me an awareness check for that one, just see how, just in case it's like, oh well, if someone's riding past, they'll see you.
I don't have awareness.
Excellent. So you go and have to roll with your.
Can I point
With
out
your-
the hiding spot to him?
You can spend some time to find one. I'll give it to you.
No,
Spend
that's
like half
fine.
an hour.
I believed in Reykjavik.
That's what I thought. In that case, guys, you've got 22
Wonderful
hours to
bit
burn.
desert,
You've got
never to be
plenty
seen
of
again.
time. All right. Make me a intelligence roll with a 2-step bonus
D20
plus D6.
plus D6. 11.
Right. Unfortunately, that is not above your intelligence score,
Nice.
which is 17. So you find a place. You reckon it's fairly okay from where you are.
Great.
You have a good view of the town. It's a little bit high up, but it should be comfortable.
All right, I'll kind of put him down and kind of like half lean on him.
Oh,
Yeah, you're now currently lying on the floor on the road leading out of town. Just like,
Yeah.
you have a really good vision.
yes, on the train tracks. That's where you are. You're on the train tracks. Okay, so the three of you are gonna go venture inside. I take it, since you've not asked Byras what Byras is doing. I'm assuming Byras is coming along with you. Byras, is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okie doke. So the three of you are gonna go into town. You run in there. There's a bar area and there's a rail station with what looks like a railway dude just sort of sitting there like zonked out. Like,
So what? There's an attendant at the railway station, or is it?
yeah.
Okay. I will go over to that dude then. At the
I would-
railway station.
I would basically slink into the shadows in the
To the shower. Okay.
into the shadow.
Do, 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 do.
I mean, if there are free showers here, I would not say no, but I assume there are not. So I'm going to prefer the shadows for the time being.
Go for it.
Now is not the time, Emilio.
It is always time for showering.
So
Yes.
the guy is sort of zonked out and sleeping quietly and just sort of like,
Excuse me?
what? Sorry. Oh, he gets up. It's like, Klaatu Railway Service. That's your service. How can I help you?
I was looking for directions to Yima.
Lima? You're a long way from Lima, son. That's like on the other, like pretty much on the other side of the continent. This rate.
That's unfortunate. And he looks to the train. And if I was to get the train, how long would it take?
Oh. Well, this is one of them fast trains. I don't know why he talks like this, but he does now because Lloyd started talking like this, so that's how it's gonna be. He's like, he sort of goes up and he picks up a paper and it's all like, well, looks over here like It's a good 8-hour journey to Soames. You get to Soames. That'll be about, I reckon another 8 hours from Soames to get down to Yima itself. Y'all gonna need a car.
And that's the check ends at Soames.
Yeah. Now that was about as far as best way to go to change, really. That's your interchange. 8 hours from now. 8 hours, give or take, what happens on the railroad.
Just a question. We do have a spaceship. How do we contact that spaceship?
You have to get to a spaceport to get to the spaceship.
Right. Okay. I thought we could just like call it down, get in there, and boom.
All right, guys. Once again, whoa, get this over. No. Mostly because Lloyd doesn't have spaceship stats. That's why you can't go to the spaceship. Otherwise, it'd be really easy. Anyway.
Continue.
So 8 hours to Soames, and then you make a transfer, and you have to go via car to Yima. Another 8 hours.
Yeah, it's not too far from there. If you get one of them flyers, you should be able to hit the place pretty easy.
Right. Well, I guess train is best bet.
Well, it looks at the time. It's like train ain't due for another 4 hours if you want to have a drink and mind your own business.
Okay.
That's gonna be a bit. Okay, 16 and a 20 hours. Mm-hmm.
And is that literally going to be cutting it as possibly close as as possible? Really?
Oh no, because look, it's 8 hours there, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 hours now, so that's 12 hours. And then you just need another 8 hours to get to where you need to get to, maximum 8 hours.
So we're at a two-hour puffer zone, basically.
Yeah, plenty of time.
That's not good.
Plenty of time.
And there's no other trains or anything or spaceports anywhere near here, I'm guessing.
Not around here. He says he scratches his head.
So what?
Ain't no space Ubers you can take.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Go ahead, take a seat. Knock yourselves out.
Well, what's this town got to offer? Is it like a general store, some clothes?
You saw investors like, yep, general store, clothes, anything you need.
Cool.
Far away. You're pretty lucky. I mean, the trains usually come in once a week. If you miss this one, you'd be stuck here.
Oh, right. Thanks very much for your help, friend.
Not a problem. I'll be here when you want to leave. Don't forget to buy a ticket. Buying a ticket is free. Don't worry about the money.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. It's too complicated. Then it goes back around. He just like, so as long as I'm back to sleep again. He's not to get up for another 4 hours. So he's just chilling. All right. So you go forest to kill, guys. Great time for you to move about, patch up some wounds, do any of those. Some of you are injured.
Am I able to buy clothes and bring them to the kid and get him changed into something less Billy the Kid like, so people won't immediately recognize him?
I think that's fair. There's a general store and go in and buy stuff.
Cool. I will attempt to do that.
All right. And while you're going to buy stuff, what are you doing, Henrik?
I would like to take a closer look at these bikes that my drone spotted, because I have a great and deep background in engineering, mechanics, so I should perhaps be able to ascertain things of either of the riders or of the producers of these bikes. Hopefully.
You also want to steal them and put them on the train, don't you?
I have never been caught red-handed, so these are severe allegations. What?
And they're hovering. And they're chained electronically to this device that's put down, and you can see them from where you are. Would you like to approach them and check them out some more?
I would like to move a bit closer, up to the point where I can identify them, like what kind of bikes they are, what kind of people would ride these kind of bikes.
Make me an awareness check.
What?
Make me an awareness check.
Okay. Awareness, right. Can I? Okay, it's just 1d20. I can't boost it.
Great roll,
anyway.
no penalties.
Right. Yeah, that's what I expected. A failure.
Cool. So you approach the bikes, and you can see that they're one of those really cool-looking high-speed bikes. They're not super fast, but once you get them going, they can give a decent, good speed. I don't know how to describe this. They're not fast. They're not fast on the train.
Yeah,
the trains around here work on because it's half bug. It always a propeller system where it starts off slow, and then when it hits the high speed section, just zooms off, and it'll be about as fast as that. But they get about, you reckon one of these things can get from where you are to Klaatu, let's go back to the old town you were at in like 10 minutes. Just like that.
All right. Okay.
Super fast.
Hmm.
You even have time to spare.
Well, I think like it's probably not the best idea to start problems with those bikes. So I would look around town to perhaps find some kind of like.
Now, as you're leaving the bike area, you sort of take a look at the bike sort of carefully, and then as you like start checking them out and see how they work, you reckon, I mean, there's 8 bikes here. You hear
what can I do for you, amigo?
You turn around and there's this lady sort of standing there, and she's leaning on like a tree, like a half-rotten tree, with her hands folded. And you see like she's like sort of like dressed up in this sort of like fairly decent-looking normal fairer clothes, but she's sporting like what looks like a really lovely large shotgun like on her side. And she's like, "What y'all checking out?"
I'm just an admirer of all kinds of mechanics. I'm breathing. I'm pumping oil through my veins, and I just had to admire these pieces of art. Really, an old motive.
Fix them up myself. It's an old talent of mine.
Oh well, I have to compliment you on your mechanical skills. Not often do we see in these fringes such worthwhile craftsmanship.
And not so often we get ourselves an American in a Mexican in an American-owned planet.
Yes, about that.
Not exactly the best thing for you, is it?
You know, you take some, you lose some.
She sort of looks at you and she watches up. She's like, sort of smiles a little bit, and she like extends her hand, which is kind of shake your hand to give you a handshake.
Like, okay. And he's like, he knows that there are 7 of those, so there are probably at least 6 more Americans. So he's decided diplomacy is the way to go because they have to stay here for another 4 hours. Because,
I'm Nance. Nice to meet you.
My name is Emilio, and it is nice to meet you too.
What do you know about bikes?
I am more of I do know a couple of things, but I have created a bit more into the drone field of mechanics. But I have also, in my hometown, I had one of those bikes, and I managed to get the finer little tricks on it to make it faster than the rest, but couldn't get it through border control, so had to
She looks you up and down, and she's like, "Tell me about it over a drink."
Sure, sounds like a good idea.
And then she gestures to you to head to the bar with her. She's like, "Whatever, you're a new guy, you're Mexican, you just got here, why not?" And you're going over, and that's what you're doing at the moment. I'm going to retcon something because I realized I boned you guys by giving you 2 hours, and I can't mess with that. I'm going to say from Soames to Yema is 2 hours away now. No,
yes.
Fair?
That's cool.
Cool.
Okay, good. Now I feel less bad because I was like, then again, if I cut it too close, you guys are going to miss it. Okay, so the 2 Oscar, while you're doing that, Dan, you're going to the general store, right?
Yeah.
Grabbing stuff there is a piece of cake. Don't worry about money spent like that because you have the money to buy the clothes you need. It's a bunch of clothes. You see a few like old school guns. You see some other like equipment that you might need, vacuum collars, all that stuff in the equipment bag. Buy anything you want in this spot. It will be rusty and low grade, but it'll work. The guy sort of goes, "What are you doing? Well, what do we do to have a blessing of the Nesh around here?"
Oh, just passing by, really. The World Tree wants what the World Tree wants. And he kind of looks all alien at him.
World Tree!
Yeah, basically.
He sort of looks at you and he's like, "Well, you keep up with it. Them Wilson brothers, they don't really like your kind around here. So you just keep an eye out on them and you should be good."
He would raise an eyebrow, but like his eyes are already very widely open. Wilson brothers.
Yeah, a bunch of bounty hunters moved in a while ago, so they're after some big game.
Really now?
Yeah, staying in the bar up there.
I thought they might be. Don't like our kind. Are they much for Brith either?
Eh.
Okay.
They are 2 Briths, so that's how they are.
Oh. Okay.
Griff, by the way, is the same race as Alex. I mean, sorry, same race as Chex.
Big, chunky, high gravity people. Okay. I will. Well, we've got some time to kill here before the next train. So it happens. I will try not to get into a fight with them, but we'll see what happens.
All right. Train's in 3 hours.
3 hours.
You grab the stuff, and you can head back to the other guys and go grab them.
Cool. Yeah. Sort out Billy with changing his color, like something violently different in color scheme to what he was wearing. Like if people are tracking him, if he dresses a certain way, his clothes will be very different to that.
Red dress, blonde wig.
Yes, if you want.
Chex, what is
the real pretty?
You're going up to the pin. What's it called? Byras, what are you doing?
Byrast he probably went into the general store as well, but his view is to get refreshments. You know, there's this sun beating down. Rex been sitting out there in the desert waiting for us. And if there's one thing he's learned in all his travels, it's you buy your sandwiches before you get on the train.
That's also a good idea. So you want to get some food? Just get some stuff to eat on the way there?
Food, water, the necessities.
That's probably fair. Remember, guys, you're still damaged, so you kind of need to patch yourself up.
Yeah.
Let me quickly check recovery.
I'm okay, but Reykjavik and Byras needs some healing.
Yeah.
So
we'll deal with that when the time comes.
If we kind of meet up after the sandwich buying and stuff, I will mention those Wilson brothers don't like my kind or Billy's. So they're probably likely to cause some trouble. But if you two, as like Reykjavik and Byras, need to go into the tavern and patch yourselves up kind of thing, a little liquid medicine, then be my guest. And I'll stay out with the guy, basically.
Yeah, Emilio did not appear in the rendezvous point because he's, again, like total duty man, really. Believe me.
100%. You and Nance are having a conversation of your fucking lives about technology. It's great.
Yes.
What are the three of you up there doing? That includes you now, Rek.
Sorry?
What are you doing? Yeah. It's been about an hour, so they've come up. You guys are still injured. You can try and patch yourselves up or something.
Yeah, can I patch myself up in that time?
I'll give it to you. You can make a medicine check on yourself. And if you succeed, because you only have a moderate, all light wounds need 1 success. If you succeed and beat by 5, I'll give you 2 successes. And because I'm nice, I'd say you have the equipment to do it with you because you came with it because you used to be shot. So take a +2 step bonus.
So to medicine, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Wow, that was a good roll. 14. Okay, you reckon you've patched yourself enough that wound isn't going to affect you much, so I'm going to take that off. How about you? Oh, with you, Byras, you have slow resistance. Yeah, you're all right. You could also do the same thing for him as well. Do you want to patch him up as well while you're there?
Yep.
Go for it. Make the roll. Same bonus. He's on fire.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, mate.
Next time you make the check, because you've used that because your med box, it'll be down to D4 because you've used up the stuff from it. So it'll be D4 to help your medicine check. All right, while you're up there, Emilio, you're in the bar and Nancy's traded you some good fashioned alcohol. Tastes great. It's probably made from like, I don't know, fermented like bee juice or some shit, but it tastes fucking awesome.
All right. Sounds nice.
And she's ratting on with you about mechanics and stolen things like that. And she's sort of like, so what brings you over to this town? Where are you heading?
Oh, I'm just like a tumbleweed. I go with the wind, and I have some friends which are on some kind of high-stakes job, and they need a gearhead like me. Everyone needs a gearhead if they have something mechanical, so that's basically everyone.
That's probably fair. We're kind of in the same boat too. Me and a few friends are doing something similar to that. Looking for an old friend of ours.
Well, anyone I should know?
She looks up and goes, I hope not, because that would be really bad, or I'd have to kill you.
I mean, some people are notorious. I don't know them personally, but you know, rumors.
She goes, old friend of ours used to fly with us till he betrayed us. Now we're all looking for him. He left us into the dirt, so we have to make sure he's taken out.
Yeah, I understand that. You shouldn't betray family. A sangre is mejor.
No? She's like, a sangre, and she lifts up a glass and she chinks it with you, and she tips it gently. Yeah. Just like sips it quietly. And she goes, it's kind of why I'm not quite sure. So what do you actually use? Because I've noticed that you probably have a drone of your own, I'm assuming. I mean, I got one of mine. Yes, so where's yours?
It's casing the joint. I don't... My boss is a tiny bit paranoid, so I was just making sure that nobody's following him on his assignment. And he just like waggles his hand a bit.
Ooh, can I see? She says, hoping you show her the view pad.
Oh, sure. It's currently just focused on the town center, and he like shows her like flipping through the thermal and all that sights. Sadly, it's.
Could you make me another awareness check right now?
All right.
Totally gonna gun us down with your drone.
Yeah, no worries. 1d20 just.
Yep, 1d20 go up.
15. That's not excellent, but it's a good success.
From looking at us, you're like, just showing off the stuff and looking at the town and all that. You notice that 4 of the bikes are missing.
Well, some of your friends have gone off, I assume.
Oh yeah. They're probably just scouting something out. I'm sure it's nothing important.
Yeah.
So where else are you looking? She's like trying to basically show you, trying to make you move around so you can see cooler things.
So she's basically trying to coerce me to kind of show her more of the surroundings, or what?
Yeah, basically around the rail track, going up and down it, the town itself in a circle, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, I had cased the entire town, and again, this world is a bit low on energy, so I do have to keep her in one place. That's sadly.
What, you're just gonna keep on the town then? Oh, fine, we'll just stick with that. And she sort of sighs, goes, well, zoom in and out so I can see how good your view is and stuff. While she's talking to you, the rest of you guys up by where the hideout is, please make me an awareness test. And I'll give all 3 of you a 1-step penalty.
No.
Intelligence, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, well.
Double check. No, it's focus. It's focus. You might get it.
4.
Focus.
Oh,
cool.
What is focus? Focus. Yeah. I remember. I don't think.
Part myself with a magnifying glass.
All right. So as you're patching yourselves up and sort of being all careful with it, and sort of trying to make yourself all perfectly normal and sort of suits it up, it's when you hear a "excuse me." It comes from around the vicinity, around where you are.
I'll look at Billy and go, "What?"
Billy's like, "That wasn't me."
I guess I tried.
Standing away from you guys, pretty much with his hands in the air like that, and a shoulder gun next to him, poking out from around the corner, is a Bilf, just like you. Not that much bigger than you. She's a little bit smaller, and sort of lifts his hand up, and he's like, "Hey, hi, don't shoot."
I'm just going to grab a load of sort of dust and sand, mud, and I'm just going to rub it in Billy's face to cover it up.
All right.
And Billy's like, "What the point?" Now Billy can't see, and he's struggling to get up and wipe out his eyes. And this guy gets up and he's like, "Hey, I know this is probably a bad time for me to come and interrupt, but I was hoping to talk to you all.
Look at the captain.
I kind of like narrow my very large eyes, and I'm looking. Can I like look around at nearby rock formations or anything if we're being flanked?
Not right now, because you failed your awareness test.
Okay.
That's the whole point of that bit.
Right. Fair
And
enough.
he sort of lifts up his hand and he sort of like, hi. He sort of like nods towards you. He's a fairly big guy, as I said beforehand. And he's like, hi, I'm Danny Wilson. I live in this neighborhood and all that. You feel Billy go stiff. And he's like, I don't want to cause much trouble with you or anything. Not like that. Not like that. You said, I don't want much trouble with you boys, but I was hoping we come to some kind of deal, if you don't mind.
Right. Can I like empath him for his mood, and if it's treacherous or whatever?
Yes, the treacherous and what's called feeling that everyone. No, you sense like he's calm, but on a trigger finger. So like he's sort of not sure where it's going to go, and he's ready to pull a gun at any point. And he's just giving the whole demeanor about it. And he's like, "Call me Dan. It's easy. Everyone else does that. I know y'all got your own problems and all, but I just want to put it down like this. You see, that guy right there is an old friend of ours. And we would really like to get him back. So I thought I'd ask you guys nicely if you don't mind giving him to us so we can get going."
When you say us, what do you mean?
He lifts up his hand like that. And as he lifts up his hand like this, there is 3 dots that slowly move and then they stop. Like 3 red dots, and they stop right above your head.
Wreck.
I forgot his name. Wreck, like right there.
Well, Wreck doesn't see them, so.
Wreck's like, I don't know what the problem is. Everything's fine. And Elizabeth's hand goes, we have you guys perfectly surrounded. We've caught you unawares. Nobody has to get shot. All you have to do is surrender him to us.
But you're standing on our minds.
What minds?
Oh.
You want to try and make a lie about that? I love it. Make the roll. Now, I know. Have you actually set mine? Because I'm assuming you don't have mine.
No, I don't have minds.
So it's going to be straight
I
up deception.
don't have any kind of black skill, so if someone wants to step in, otherwise I'll roll it.
Nesh can't deceive. I have no. They can't lie, basically.
So we've been hanging out for so long. I think I'm a great liar because you can't do it.
Yeah,
it's worth a shot. I'll give it to you. I mean, you might succeed. You might not.
Coerce them, going, yeah, those mines, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's worth a shot if you want to go for it. I'm not gonna say no.
I'm really good at deceiving, but I'm sadly not there.
But you're currently having a great time.
Yeah.
So it's just a base personality roll, yeah?
A base personality roll with a 1 die penalty.
Okay, so I need to roll.
Basically a 20.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 1 die penalty because I feel like there's a chance they'll believe you. But at the same time...
My personality is 3, so my base roll is 17. So, yeah, I rolled 7, which is a titanic failure.
That's why I was asking, because Byrest actually has a reasonable personality and some skill in it. But
okay, Barris will be fine. He loves it. Okay, so you go. I have mine, and he sort of freezes, and he looks down, and he looks up at you,
and then I go,
and then he's like, and you see him like slowly breathe out a little bit better, and he goes, "That wasn't very nice."
I'm not a very nice person.
He says, and he's like, "All right, if you want to be a very nice alive person, you pass me the prisoner now."
Look to the captain.
Is Byrus going to do anything?
Is your empath currently turned on?
Yes.
I don't know that'll work. I'm just kind of going, yeah, I'll pass him over.
You pass him over?
I'll pass him over.
Really? Okay. Do I get a sense?
Like, get yourself killed by charging him? Could you do that instead?
Yeah.
That'd be even better. At this time, guys, you hear the trains arriving.
Oh.
We should dash.
You don't have to go anywhere. You see, that's our train, and we have a friend who is an old friend of this fella here, and we kind of need to catch that train. Not sure about you, but don't want to be stuck here for a week.
That's really funny because we're planning on catching that train and leaving you guys in the dust with the prisoner. So how about in passe? He says, as he I'm assuming you've passed him over now, right? So he's like limping over.
My idea is I'll lift him up, and while I'm taking it over to him, like he's on my shoulders. When I get in the vicinity, I'm going to use Billy the Kid to hit him and then shout run.
And shout run? I love it. I think that's a fucking crazy idea. It's absolutely fucking look at Whitt. It's like, I'm done. Okay, so you're going to try and hit him, go run, and then all four of you are going to bolt from the area. I love it. It's a great idea. I'm going to go with it. Make the roll. He's not expecting you to hit him with Billy the Kid, so I'll give you 1 dice step.
So it's basically a billy club, right?
Oh,
People
no.
like you.
Come on.
God damn it.
Have you succeeded at anything?
Once, I think.
Once again, not my fault. Okay,
Wow.
so
You
go
can
for
use
the
the hero
spell.
point.
Unfortunately, hero points don't let you re-roll. If I did, I'd say to go for it.
Ah.
If you use a hero point, the thing you can do is let you take any action you want immediately, or change a critical wound to a mortal wound, or change a light wound to a graze. It doesn't let you re-roll dice. That's the one thing it doesn't do. So you're like, you grab Billy, and you're like, haha! But you forget that Billy's injured. So screams, and it alerts the guy. And as it alerts the guy, he's sort of like, you see his hand move down to the gun, and he grabs it, and he bashes you away with like the bolt of his gun. And I'm just gonna do straight damage to you because you missed. I'm not gonna like do anything else. It won't be too bad. It's only like 1d6 plus like 3.
I think I deserve it.
Why do they have like modifiers to their weapons?
You guys have modifiers to your weapons.
No, I have 1d6 plus 0.
Not because you suck.
Oh.
Well, life sucks, doesn't it? I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'll take the damage and shut up.
Oh.
All right, so that's 5 damage he does to you as he smacks you back, which is enough to give you a graze. You're not badly injured, and I'll go away at the end of the scene. So it's just like an extra box. It just fills up, and I'll mark that for you now because I can do that from here. Whee! And graze are nothing to you. You're like a fucking giant beast. You don't fuck about. So he smacks you away. You like reel back and you drop Billy into his hands, and then he like straightens the gun, and then he screams, "Go, go, go!" As he screams, "Go, go, go!" bullets start flying into the area. Like basically, because like he knows the shit has got bad. He's got Billy in his hand. He's pushed you away, and then he sort of turns around and you bolts for it. And while firing is coming around him, what do you guys do in this instance?
I would like to dodge the bullets and shoot the dude in the back with my fletchet sawn-off shotgun.
All right, because they're giving him covering fire. If you were to shoot at him now, you have a D8 penalty.
Okay. So they're not
You
trying
okay?
to make direct attacks on me.
No, they're not. They're just shooting above, just random shots.
Can I do cover?
They're not trying to shoot you guys. What was that? So was that? Was that Whitt?
If I cover fired back, fully automatic, will that offset that modifier?
God no! That'll make it worse. The small bullets, stuffing the bullets flying in the. How would that make it better? I'm sorry.
Maybe try and get them to keep their heads down so they stop shooting. Is what I was.
I mean, Emilio is now currently sitting in the train because they all agreed to be in the train.
Emilio, you're on the train. You're having a great. You're like you're gonna be
Just reading the paper.
It's like any minute now. They're gonna be here. Let's hope we get in there. She's joined you because she's getting on the train too.
Yeah, we're having.
Aren't you gonna wait for your friends?
I mean, we're taking this train. It would be a severe violation of their duties to not be on this train. So
That sounds fair. She's just on the train with you, just hanging out.
What could they possibly be up to?
I know, right?
Yeah, I wonder.
All right, so make your roll a d8. I'm sorry, Whitt, I can't give you the combination of
Okay.
That's fine.
because it's more like a hip shot while you're trying to duck out of cover.
couldn't someone like run at him and like tackle him? Is that also in the?
They could run through the covering fire to tackle him. Yes, they could do that if they can take the hits.
I'm not going to take the hit, so
All right.
I can still move and shoot though, so I can like start making my way to the train while firing at this dude.
You can remember you're quite a ways away. That's the real problem. Now carry on.
Okay. I have a +1 step, so
Mhm.
that's a D4 positive for me. Does that remove it from the D8, or does it?
Yep,
do I
so now
roll
you have a
them on-
d6 penalty.
Okay.
Believe in you.
Okay.
You can do this.
No.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Number 2. Hey,
like
you're playing
-4.
Conan. This will be the greatest game.
That's -4.
I feel your pain, dude. I really
So
do.
yeah, I shoot at him, and then I'm starting to go for the train because everyone has to go for the train. So
All right. So the train is going boop boop, and it's about to basically leave. You see, as they're coming out, a hover bike comes out of nowhere. They throw Billy on it, and they jump on, and they rush. They like full on gas to the train that gets down there. They arrive, and you see them sort of like going down ahead of you. You guys are like fucking bolting as fast as you can to get down there onto the train. I'm assuming you're all running for the train.
I think so.
Yes, no, in between.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
I don't have to bolt to the train because
No,
I'm already there.
Now, the train is literally going, time to go, and getting ready to leave. They're not there yet, Emilio.
Uh-huh.
Train is literally about to leave. You haven't seen them.
Could I like? I mean, I am quite tech savvy. Could I like quickly script something to delay the train in some way?
No, I can't give you that unless you go to the front of the train and delay it there.
is there like
Yeah.
a cool thing that they find?
Unfortunately, no. There's no like easy pull thing to stop it down. I mean, you could spend a hero point to do that. I'll give it to you. But then you have to like explain why the train is slowing down, which I'll give it to you that too. Or give them a chance to get on.
I mean, I would like to go to one of the like train drivers or maintainers and try to like make them believe that there's some technical issue in some of the wagons back there that they should check before they go out. Kind of. Can I do
I think
that?
that's a pretty crazy idea. Do you have any kind of... You have deception, don't you?
Yeah, I have deception, and I have a very deep background in computer engineering and mechanics, so I can spin up a very believable lie. I would say.
I'll give it to you. Now, the question is, can you find the person on time to do this? And that's what the difficulty is going to be in. So I would say you get a D6 bonus, but I remove 1 bonus because you have to find the right person to talk to while you wait for them to arrive.
Okay.
He goes to the engine and goes, "Oh, you've had some right cowboys in here."
Make the roll.
So D20 plus D4 because of step reduced. Okay, well, I'm going to try. No, I'm not going to try.
I don't know why I give you bonuses anymore. I don't know why I give you guys bonuses anymore. I really don't. I don't know why I bother. Like, okay, so you're searching through a train, desperately trying to find someone, like super badly, like doing your best to find someone. You go onto the back and you see there's like a conductor with like a hat on, looking all like important and reading some notes and stuff. And so it looks up and goes, "Hello, yes."
And are they already? Is the train already going or so?
No, it's not moving yet.
Sir, I saw some. There were some sparks in the back side of the train, and they didn't look good. It could be perhaps a malfunction. It might overload the train circuits. I'm just a concerned citizen here. You should probably
And he looks
check
at
on it.
you. He looks at you, and then he leans over you and he goes, "I thought you were supposed to keep him busy, Nance." And then Nance, who has appeared behind you, goes, "Sorry, sugar, I got a little bit carried away." You feel a gun in your back.
Cojones.
She's like, so she speaks, and when she speaks, she no longer has an American accent from before. She has a Mexican accent, And she's like, sorry, comrade. But I don't know why she said comrade, but fuck it. Sorry, comrade.
Russian Mexicans.
No, she's Russian Mexican. She's played by Scarlett Johansson. She's Russian now. Sorry, comrade. It's time for you to people. Don't die.
Whitewashing the whole thing.
Whitewashing everybody. Sorry, comrade. It's time for you to step off.
Wait.
And then basically she prods you to step off the train.
Right.
And the other guy sort of like moves up and he displays his gun as well. He's like, he sort of gestures like, go on, step off.
I would like to step off the train and then, like, when I'm out of view, use my magnetic boots to basically move over the train and step in from the other side of the train.
I love it. It's a great idea, but you have to wait till you're out of sight. Deal?
All right. Yeah.
Cool. So you're going to be doing that in a minute. Keep that in mind.
Okay. As long as the train is still there.
The train's still there at the moment. As you step off the train, you see you see a whole bunch of guys come in, like about four of them, sort of like ride in, and like the guy's like, "What's going on? Doesn't matter. Get on the train. Go, go, go!" And like they lift up like some guy wearing a whole bunch of clothes to hide his face or mud over him. I'm sure it's not one important that you don't really know. And they get on the train a little bit further away from you, and that's what you see. And Nance looks at you and he goes, I'm sorry, it's the last I'm going to meet, but it's been fun. Thanks for the drink." And then she slams the door shut, putting you out of sight.
Yeah.
Ask them the door shut. Let's deal with the guy, see if they can get here on time before the train starts to leave. All right, the three of you, how are you getting down? And you need to go fast.
Running, I guess.
All right.
That's the fastest mode of transportation we have, I think.
I think that's probably fair. I'm going to say you can all make me an endurance roll to try and get to the train on time.
Oh, Christ.
See if we can just fucking bolt. Because you're trying to beat hover bikes to get to a train that's literally about to leave.
Can I spend like a hero point for there to be a part of like shell carcass that is bleached out in the sun from some dead creature, and I jump on that and then slide down the sandbags using my
I'll give it to you. I'll let you use your driving instead. I'll let you use your extreme sports.
And if the
extreme
train
sports.
is already leaving, I'm going to aim for the bikes so I can then catch up with the train.
That's a stupidly crazy idea. I love it. Make the roll. You can use extreme sports, so your extreme sports to make that roll instead of your
Oh, I don't have extreme sports or endurance.
Oh, sorry, dude. Yeah, because if you're gonna slide on it, that's extreme sports. I can't make it anything else. That's exactly what that is. That's what the stat is there for.
Okay.
I won't lower the difficulty, but it's gonna be extreme sports instead of the other one. It's up to you.
I don't
Do you
know.
want to spend a hero point or just want to make a run for it?
I'll just make a run for it. It's probably not much difference.
Sorry, bro. Like, what you said was really cool, but you don't have the skills to do what you wanted to do.
Joe. Oh, well.
Now, if you spend a hero point to get like a creature next to you that you jump on to ride on, like a leftover, I know, like some like a rundown horse or a donkey or something, I'll give you that. But I can't give you surfing on a piece of carcass because that's extreme sports. That's what the stat is there for.
Why does this game have to have extreme sports? Good God.
Extreme sport.
I honestly don't think I'll make it with endurance, so I suppose I'll spend the point for there to be some sort of insect or beetle or something that I can jump on. Bugalo.
All right.
Drama.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, there's a few of them on the floor that you can just jump on, hold on, hope for the best. And you just basically coke that takes you down there. Spend a hero point. Use your driving instead.
Okay.
For all of you, difficulty is base. No penalties.
Okay, so you won't be seeing any of us on the train then.
Okay.
Oh no, I massively succeed.
Well, funnily enough, I had the same idea that Dan had, which was using the extreme sports essentially.
Excellent. Spend a hero point. Make the ride.
So. Base again.
Yep, basic, straight roll.
Did that do it?
Yes, it did. Your extreme sports is 11.
Because I like massively succeeded by 6 points. Can I assist Whitt to not fall behind too much? Like drag him along with me?
I'll tell you what.
I'm just like wading through sand.
I'll tell you what. You can pick him up, but here's the penalty. If you pick him up, everyone will arrive as the train is starting to pull out. Deal?
Sure. I feel like it's better than leaving him behind entirely.
As the train is
We can just get on the bikes, can't we? We can just go for bikes if we miss it. So
Yeah.
But we have a very
you
short
have a
window
period of
for the
time
train.
before it goes off.
Yeah, the train is faster than the bikes, but we might have a short window to then leap from the bikes onto the train.
a dramatic window.
A dramatic window.
Thank you. That makes more sense. Okay, so the train is like, and it's like starting to move up as you guys get there. Emilio, you've got magnetic boots. Are you gonna go whoop, whoop, and hope for the best?
Yeah, I was like basically try to clamp onto the train and then find some other entry point that is not very close to where I was kicked out. And that is not close to the bikes that have been hauled in.
All right. So somewhere in the middle between where Nancy was and where they are. You're going to try and get in between there. I love it.
Yeah.
Good idea. Mwah, mwah. Perfect. Mwah. Okay. So with you doing this, I'm going to need an extreme spots check plus 3 step. So plus D8 to basically move along without like basically flitting about and being like, I'm just hold on for dear life. And you're good at extreme spots, aren't you?
No, I don't have extreme sports at all.
Oh, you got D8. You'll be fine. I believe in you.
All right. Would be strength or agility?
Extreme sports is either agility or vitality.
Oh, both are 16, so
Yeah, roll 'em.
let's go. I can't. There's only a finite number of skills I can fail in, hopefully.
Hey!
Woo!
So as the train starts to pull up and you see the guys arrive, you're like, you climb up to the top and you're
It's
like
actually
standing
an
there
ex-
looking really cool.
It's an excellent success as well.
Yeah, no, I'm not. There's no penalty whatsoever. You can go in anywhere you want now. I'm like, I'm not gonna like push it. You got it. You done it. Bam.
Then
no
I
penalty.
would-
Okay, no, you are.
I would like to go to the end of the train so I can assist people basically getting onto the train if they have
Okay,
like.
so you're running along the side of the train with your
Yeah.
magnets. You guys are say like, come on, guys. All right, guys.
No.
All three of you get there as the train is leaving. What do you do?
Jump on.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna say. Actually, why would I give you a penalty for this? You guys have made the check to get here in the first place. You can all jump on at the back of the train if
Okay.
you want.
Also, Maria has landed on the
Because
train.
you've gone back there to give him a hand. You
Yeah.
all made the check to get there. I don't see why I should make you have to make another roll to get on. That just seems like an excessive roll for no reason.
Mm.
So like he reaches up his hand, he grabs you, and he pulls you in, and he grabs you, and he pulls you, and he grabs you, and pulls you in, and now you're on the train. Because you got an excellent success, I'm gonna give you an extra bonus. On your way through the train, all you heard on the carriage below you, where they were, was celebrations and people being happy.
Yeah. Celebration time.
Come on. All right, guys, the train carries on and it starts to go into its speed mode.
Yeah, we should enter. Well, we have entered now, right?
Yeah, you guys get in and close the door as it goes. Whoosh, and you can see it from the window. Everything outside is a freaking blur.
All right. Well, amigos, you never guess what happened. There was a charming mechanic that was connected to the bikes, and the bikes were from the gang that knew Billy the Kid. What are the odds, right?
Mm.
Not again, Emilio. It's always ladies with you. Also, you were standing on top of the train. You're a maniac.
Oi. If you're not going to live your life, what is it for?
Right, so the gang are on this train.
Yeah, they're quite in celebratory mood, as one would say.
There's at least 8 of them.
Yeah.
Shall we go through the train and shoot them all?
I think that's really perhaps our only option. We've tried talking, didn't really work.
I'll take back some of the things I said about you, Captain. You've earned it.
What have you been saying about me?
The mechanic had some ties to the driver of the train, just to keep that in mind.
Okay. Do you know if they brought their bikes on the train?
I think they started hauling them in, so they have some bikes on the train.
Okay, we're going to need them afterwards, so try not shoot the bikes. Try shoot the people. He's
All right.
saying mostly to wreck.
To be honest, Captain, I've got no idea what's going to happen with this gun.
We're just going to kick a door open, and you're going to fire 6 times and miss all of them. They're all just, like, but the train is perforated, but the people are not.
It's a bizarre lottery of death.
Very deep, Ray. Very deep.
So, what is the battle plan, leader?
Did the train doors have, pieces of glass in them at all that we can like spy the next room?
Yes, you can like open up and then spy the next room and close it down.
So everybody.
There are 4 carriages and then the main part.
Okay. So everybody, weapons ready. Are we? He kind of looks towards Byras. Are we doing melee?
We're in the back part of the train, right?
Yep.
So that's where I stowed my drone as well, so I could basically
go
it's back
there.
Okay, cool.
And as long as you keep the drone, you don't make the drone go too far out.
Yeah.
You can like move him from carriage to carriage, but let him like go along the top.
All right. Cool.
I'll let have like leg things so you can move about with it. So that because otherwise you can't really fly out of the train. That's the problem. Otherwise you go out and go whoosh, and you're like, goodbye, bone.
No, Maria, no me dejas. I'll probably like have it hover inside the train. It's like, is that possible?
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. Anyway, back to your melee debate. I don't have melee weapons.
Byras?
I imagine while you were all discussing tactics, Byras has walked through the door.
Okay.
Okay, so the bit where you guys are talking amongst each other, right?
I'm good with melee as well, so I can just kind of shoot and stab if we need to.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it, Byras, get a hero point for that. I think that was beautiful. It's when you're talking amongst yourself, like making plans and figure out what to do, and you go, so Byras, what are you doing? And then you hear the door like in front of you just close.
And a fusillade of bullets.
Yeah, what happens in the next room then, I guess, is what
Well, let's find out. Byras, you walk in, so a bunch of people like cheering and like 2 guys like laughing and stuff and like stowing the bikes away into like the locker area and like securing them down. And they sort of stop when they hear the door close and they turn towards you. And then you look at them. And they look at you. And what do you do?
I charge.
Okay. I'm not even gonna like make you initiative. Roll me a hit to hit them, and let's see how well you do.
Okay.
You have to give them the element of surprise. You have a 1 die step bonus.
1 die step bonus. Could I use wrestling for this?
Yeah, I'll give you wrestling.
Cool. Let's see how badly this goes. Ooh. That's.
Is that 1 stage of success? Plus
That's
5.
1 success. Describe how you take the 2 guys out.
It's 2 guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shoulder barge, almost like an American football player coming in, picks them up, lifts them, and dives forward.
What, you go, yeah, you guys hear way on the other side of the door.
Think you found a razor.
I guess that's our sign. And I just like pull the sword and move in.
Take your seats, gentlemen.
Oh, nice, gonna come back. As you hit the ground and you guys come in, you see that other people had like opened the door to come into the room, and one of the guys sees you guys, and he like sort of like screams, alerting the others behind him. You reckon it won't take long now?
Scream.
It was, yay! You reckon it won't be long before the other dudes find out that you guys are here. Carriage number 1. You've taken 2 guys out. The door is open. You see a dude standing there going, and he's gonna go get some other dudes to come and fuck you guys up. What do you do?
2.
Shoot him in the face.
All right, let's do some initiative. Let's see how the fight in the carriage goes.
Yeah, boy. Oh shit! I closed the thing.
Right. Oh, also, by the way, there's a bee next to you guys. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a
It's just
bee.
like hovering around, like bzzz.
On a little leash, I imagine.
Yeah, a little leash from the rope that you had.
Yeah,
It's making sure that we be positive.
Our rolls are terrible, but our pun game is very strong.
Yeah.
It
I
might
think
be connected.
If I mentioned, if I've named the bee Boob,
Okay. Boop.
Boo.
Beep boop.
Booby.
Boopy.
Boopy. Alright, a fail on my side.
I succeeded because I has good initiatives.
I got my initiative is 11 and I rolled 11. Does that mean I win the whole game?
That's what I did
Yeah,
as well.
that's amazing. It's still a success.
Because mine's just a 12 and I rolled a 12.
Ow.
Deal.
Man. I failed. Emilio's and 2.
X, Y, and Z. All right, so Emilio, you're there. Rek, you succeeded.
Yep, on the nosy.
Yeah. Iras succeeded. You're there. Olamo, did you succeed?
Yes, I did. On the dot.
I will add people on their own initiative because they don't matter. The only ones that matter are the first 3. So I'll just add them when they come in. /R 1d20 3d20. Let's see how well they do. All right. One of them failed, so they'll go there. Emilio, how about you fail by?
By 2.
By 2. All right. They will go after you. One goon will go after after Rek, and one goon will go after Olmo.
So how many?
All right. What was that?
How many goons in total?
3.
There's 3 goon groups at the moment.
Yeah, goon groups. So I wondered how many.
Yeah.
Just...
Well, let me
Okay,
cool.
set the go for it.
Bruh. All right, so at the start of the scene, you guys shoot the first guy. He goes down like straight up. And then as he goes down, you hear the other guys go, you never should have come in, I should pay. And then you reckon you see the first group 1, basically come out from the door. And then they line up like behind like the shelves of like hover bikes that are staying up there. You reckon about 3 people in Goon 1 are like sort of stand there back to back, so like just shooting over their shoulders to going on. Group 2 is further in, and they're just keeping an eye on the door, and they're not doing anything. So they will ready. And you can't see Group 3. Not right now, anyway.
All right.
So, in that case, Group 2 are there. Rek, what would you like to do?
I'm going to shoot. I'm not going to use autofire this time. I'm not going to aim. I'm just going to use my speciality to get a bonus and hopefully shoot.
No problem. Do you want to take cover? Because you guys don't have cover at the moment.
No.
Nice. Yeah, bam, right in the front. Fuck them. Shoot, roll it. It's a tight, cramped space. There's more of them. I'll give you a +1 die bonus.
Oh, in that case.
Yeah, roll d6, 31.
So I'll just roll d6 and that is 12, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not like that, though. That's Go home. Go home, Whitt. Go home.
I'm home. Rolling the dice. 6!
Hey.
So
all right, that is
18, so that's my basic.
that's an excellent success. In that case, roll your damage, and you're using the higher number at the end.
Oh, right.
That's what happens when you roll better than you do. You use the other slash.
But that's when you get excellent, not stellar, right?
Yeah, excellent. Hold on, let me double check that. Let me double confirm.
Like,
I have to double confirm that.
those are 14 points of damage. Ooh. Check sheet, make sheet.
Attacks. Blah 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 blah. Damage. Damage is universal. Blah 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 blah. Armor reduces damage. And is it stellar for that? Oh, damn it, I can't tell. Weapons. There we go. Weapons damage. Yeah, excellent or stellar. It doesn't happen to do that. Stellar just deals another wound of damage. All right. With your roll of 14, you take out 2 guys in group 1. So the 1 dude left. So both like firing over the shot, and you're like, it's like open fire, and you bout them. You take 2 guys down with that shot. There's 1 guy left, still standing, doesn't give a fuck. He's still like, oh god, it hurts. All right, Byrast.
I'm gonna let Boop loose. I'm gonna take it off the leash and send it forward.
Okay, I do apologize, but that B, you're gonna have to make me a roll to make it do this.
Yeah.
In this case, you need to make me an empathy roll to get it to do what you want.
Ooh, that's not gonna be good.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just gonna sting you in the face because you're trying to get it to go sting better guys. No penalty though, so straight roll.
What does it use as a personality?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I'm full of personality. Nope.
Right, you didn't fail too badly, so it just you let it go and it goes zzz, and it just moves up to one of the bikes, and then like it just sort of like vegetates out, like just hangs out. Just like he's just like, this is my fight, bitch. I'm not fucking involved with this. Fucking hell, you're gonna get killed. And just chills out there. That's what he's doing. Unfortunately, I can't give you anything else to get 10.
Yeah.
That's you done. And Rhett, you just shot, so 1, 2, 3. Byras, you just did that, so 1, 2. Olamo.
So there's 1 guy up in front, and then how many further back?
You reckon about maybe 4 guys further back in group 2.
Okay.
In group 3.
What and the taking cover mechanically? What does that give me in comparison to my dodging?
You either dodge or you take cover. You don't get both bonuses.
Yeah, but I wonder which one is higher. So what is?
I will let you know. Let me find the cover rules. Where are they positioned?
Okay.
Blah 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 blah. Base armor, wounds, and oh god damn it! Where the hell's cover? Gotta look it up. Give me a second. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Please go away. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Cover. Nope. That's when you move into cover. Recover. Recover again. No. Someone help me.
I'm sending positive energies.
I can dodge if it makes it easier.
I'm looking at it, and cover will give you. I'm gonna say cover gives you armor. Hold on. Oh, no. Wait. I will find this. Hang on. 134, page 134. Almost there. This is a learning experience. It's best we do this so then Lloyd doesn't make a mistake.
No worries.
There we go. Cover is about how much body you take. Soft cover conceals you don't actually stop in fire. There's no raging off cause. Blah 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 blah.
Treat is 1 step less effective if soft cover.
Yeah, 25%, 50%, or 75%. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step.
How much cover
do you dodge, don't you?
What was that?
No, you don't have to make a roll to dodge.
No, you just say you're dodging.
Dodge is like a 2-fold stat. 1, if you're like dodging it from like a grenade, it's an actual thing you roll. Dodge in combat, it just makes it more difficult for them to hit you if you take the dodge action.
And so they're both just an initiative. You spend initiative to do either activity.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So yeah,
yes.
oh shit, I have this book.
Yeah, you would spend initiative to take cover and spend initiative to dodge. So can I get anything 75% cover here, or is it all 50s?
Yeah, you can like move down behind the cover. You can to hope for the best. It's what they're doing the same thing anyway, so you're all good.
It's just because I can dodge at the efficiency of a 50% cover, but not.
But 75% cover. Well, so, I'll give you cover because dodging right now, because of the space in the room, because you're in a train, will be 1 step less.
Okay. Then I will.
So you can get 50% cover, not 75%.
I would move to take cover and shoot someone with my fletchet gun.
Do it. I love it. However, moving to cover is a movement move because you have to reposition, and that'll move you there. So in that case, group 3 will go next, and group 3 are the guys that are not in the room. They went last, so they are the guys who are taking what's called not seen. So I'm gonna move them there and say then they go next after that. They'll maybe there. Okay, let's go for that. Let's say go into position, so let's go there. Okay, so Emilio, it's your turn. I'm sorry, Emilio, it's your turn.
I mean, I would basically back out of line of sight, kind of, and just give a drone command.
Okay, so you're gonna try and like take full cover, if you want.
Or just like move back, kind of. Like I still have a bit of movement, right? Even when I'm coding.
You can move and then code. You can't move while coding.
All right. So
Very
how many impulses would be moving?
2.
And how much for taking cover?
Taking cover is 1.
Okay, then I'll take cover, full cover, or like the fullest cover.
You cannot take full cover. You can take 50% cover.
Only 50? I thought there were 75.
There was, but I realized that the bikes aren't that high, and people are all hiding behind them, so you can't just go there and climb underneath like that.
I'm probably like in the.
Emilio, you're not taking 50. You're not taking 75% cover.
Okay, 50% then.
Thank you.
And yeah, that's me. That was me then.
So you'll be there, and you go next round. Group 1 is the one guy left behind. Sorry, what's that, Emilio?
I just had imagined that I was not in the wagon with the bikes just yet. I was at the door.
What, you want to be at the door on the other side?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. Sure, you're on the other side.
But not on the other side, closer to the other gangs, in the last wagon, basically.
Yes, that's where you are.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to be. Cool, that's me.
No problem.
Okay. And
well, if you want to be there, do you want to make Maria make a move? What is that Maria to do?
Just I would say like fire down this like gang or this hallway or corridor which is connecting all of the train.
What? Just shoot down the corridor, just straight up.
Against like one of these American dudes who are somewhere there,
Gotcha.
right?
Make the roll.
Okay, she's going to aim because she sucks at shooting. 1d20 plus 1d4, and that's a miss.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. So she takes a shot. It's a nice little pew, and it goes straight through, but it doesn't hit anyone at the moment.
All right.
But you're back on again in impulse 4, and you're on the other side of the door.
All right.
Group 1 is the one guy left, and he's also going to try and open fire. No, wait, he's about to die. He's going to run back. He is going, fuck it. He's going to try and hit somebody. He doesn't give a shit. There's a Rex standing right there. He's going to go for it. Yeah! And I will give him a 1 die penalty for, no, I can't remember. You're not dodging. You're just standing there. He's going to roll straight up. 14 hits. Just about.
Who are you hitting?
A wreck.
Is combat not opposed?
Combat isn't opposed. You always just roll and hit.
All right.
Not unless you dodge. So he is going to do 1d6 because he's not prepared for this fight.
Yeah, if you choose the dodge action, it takes a single impulse, like taking cover, and you put your dodge negative dice on their attacks, which is why I'm.
His bullet bounces off your armor. It does nothing. You feel great.
Oh mate, you must feel really stupid right now.
It's like fucking hate you, Alamo.
Hope to make him feel even stupider by hitting him, but we'll see. So, if I'm already specialized, so that's a D4. If I take aim, does that takes 1 impulse and moves me down?
Yep.
But
no. Aim is a special action, so it's added to your action. So it's added. So add it completely. So you instead of taking just 3 impulse, you go to 4 impulse.
Oh, I see. So you don't. If you aim, you don't necessarily go after the people you're aiming at.
Yeah, because that'd be silly. You'd be like, I aim, good. I shoot you in the face. Oh.
Okay, I am going to aim with my special scoped sawn-off shotgun, electrically charged shotgun that actually makes no noise when it fires because it's modded. So he raises the gun of death, and that is I get a +2 to when aiming because of the sight, as well as an increase in range.
Do it.
+2 to aim, and
let's go, boys.
He's not in cover at all.
Oh, he's standing next to me.
Yeah, he's just standing out in the.
He's just standing out in the open. He's like, "Fuck yeah!" He's gonna die anyways. I know shit. They haven't taken proper cover yet. It's the other group that'll take cover. These are level 1 goons. You gotta fight your way up to the high level ones.
Okay. So D20 plus.
Wow.
6.
Wow, that guy's fucking dead. Roll damage.
So
I need to bother. Just take him with the list.
So the damage is 1d6, which is 1 again. +5.
Yep.
of the super success, so that's 6 damage. And this weapon is brutal within close range, adding another 3 damage.
Well, he becomes he
success.
splatters across the wall in the most disgusting way for it. It's like the 1 second where it's not PG-13, where the action is a little bit too much. It's only for a shot, so not anything else. But you blast him into the fucking sky.
Yeah. So he raises this heavily modded, like, it's like a futuristic sawn-off shotgun, and there's like there's an electric pulse, and then it just discharges a massive like metal at the guy silently, almost scarily, and the guy just vaporizes, shreds in front of you.
They're like Sarah Jane from the Brave Star cartoon. It's like this giant metallic blunderbuss.
Yeah, basically, but it makes no noise, which is scary. Apart from when all the metal clatters into the dude and into the side of the train.
Oops. I just realized that laser weapons have the accurate special thing, so I would get a 1+1 step bonus added.
Cool. Let's keep that in mind for next roll.
Yeah.
All right. But so many bonuses. I completely lose track. Byrast.
Well, charging seems to work for me.
So you're gonna charge. There's no one in this carriage. Carriage 1 is clear. You got carriage 2 and 3 to go.
Yeah.
Sorry, you in carriage 1. Yeah, 2 and 3 to go before the last carriage. Do you want to charge into the room?
Yeah, just charging straight through.
Now these guys had readied in action, so as you charge, they're going to get a shot off on you.
Yep.
Deal.
Fully expected it.
They take special aim, and they're gonna go with. Keeping careful.
Go Byrast. Go Byrast.
It's your birthday. You got this.
He thrives on being shot at.
Hey, just clear that. Just clear that. So that will be a simple everyday damage of, because there's not many of them, it's 1d6. No, 1d8. You take 7 damage, which, according to the wounds you can handle, minus your 2 armor,
3
makes it 5. 3 armor. Oh yeah, I forgot 3 armor. Makes it 4. You take a light wound. So you're still good. And continue your charge.
Yeah.
They're like, bruh, there's a guy, they're there, they're undercover, but since you've moved up next to them, the cover doesn't fucking matter. So just fucking lay into them. Go. And then they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 after Maria. That's a hit.
Oh no, that is a hit.
Oh wait, no, you didn't. No, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Are you using your hand to hand or using a weapon?
Using hand to hand.
Hand to hand is 10, not 9. That's weird. But you don't have a hand to hand. We've got shot gloves. Do you want to swap your melee and hand to hand back from each other? Because like, doesn't make any sense. Why you're better what's called hand and shot does not have a melee weapon.
I mean, he's hit with melee or the hand to hand because he rolled a 10, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he did roll a 10. Oh yeah, no, never mind. Well, he did a 1. All right, get
he's
in there.
Also focused in fist fight.
Yeah, so you get roll extra d4 in case you get like 4. You might hit higher.
Stop confusing me, like.
Just roll the dice. Just shut up and roll dice. Trust me, it's better.
Throw all the dice, mate.
Just throw it at the table. Oh, never mind.
The shock glove uses the hand-to-hand skill.
Yeah, I thought so. But I don't know why he's got melee 5, hand-to-hand 4, because he doesn't have a melee weapon. Oh, well, it doesn't matter either way. All right, you smack into him, roll damage, and he is completely stunned. How much?
It was a 1 on the roll.
Wait, no, you rolled a d4. That's not the damage. Damage is d6 plus 2 for the shock gloves.
And there's a stun non-lethal.
So it's 4 points of damage.
Yeah, they're still up, but for how long?
What does the stun kick in? His special?
Yeah, it does. That's what I was checking out right now.
Cool.
That means they're
It's a special success because he rolled his exact number, didn't he?
I know it needs to be higher than 5 for that to work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to, every time you roll, if you roll 5, what's called the stun kicks in. Yeah, special success kicks in, so you get the extra damage.
Yeah, because that's the.
And the guy does not resist the stun, so he goes down like a punk. Delay your next amount of impulses effect description, so that will push the next action by 1 down because they're too busy trying to get away from you that they can't focus and they go down to there. And you move 1, 2, 3, 4 because you charged. Wreck.
I'm just going to walk into the beginning of the next carriage and shoot a guy.
All right, they have cover now, so you have a D6 penalty.
Okay.
So you get a +1 because the room. No, D6 penalty. They just can't dodge.
Yeah, I get +1 because I'm specialized. So that's just a -D4, yeah.
Do it.
Missed by 1.
Just you open fire. You can feel the damage coming to you, but it's not there. You just can't seem to get a fish. You don't aim. You just move and charge. So I'm going to give you 1 movement, 2, 3, 4. So you're there, right behind the next, because you'd have moved into the room and shot, and that's a charge action. Emilio.
All right, I'll just shoot down the aisle with my specialized and concealed laser weapon, if that's all right.
Now, Emilio, because you are in 2 carriages behind, you've got a bit of a damage distance penalty. Do you want to move up before you shoot?
Can I?
Yeah, you can charge. You can charge and you can run forward shooting. So I'll let you move into the next carriage and then shoot. It'll give you 1 extra impulse.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're there. No. 1, 2. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. You're there. No, it's 3, isn't it? It's 3. So 3. There. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
All right, make the shot. They have minus. You have D6 penalty to start.
I have an accurate weapon, and I am specialized in pistols. So straight up D20 for me.
All right, roll it.
1d20. Come on, boys. Nope.
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 Guys, I'm sorry about your rolls. I apologize.
That's my turn.
All right. So, Goop 3 goes.
Goop.
Goon Group 3. Goon Group 3 reveals itself. From above the actual carriage.
No!
You feel this electrical discharge running through the train, and it just unleashes onto the train that you're all standing in. Everyone who is in the front 2 carriages, aka pretty much just Rek and Byras, make me endurance checks. See if you can handle the shock.
Any modifiers?
No modifiers, straight roll. I'm gonna say that they catch you by surprise. They don't get any bonuses, but you just roll straight up.
Ah, shit! They got a drone.
Can I spend I don't know if this hero points not 100% worth. Considering I've just used the power glove, could I absorb some of that energy and increase a step?
Ooh.
I don't see why I won't let you do that. How many hero points have you spent so far?
You give me 1 back, so none.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a step if you absorb in a shock glove. However, if you fail, the shock glove will explode in your hands and will be unusable.
Sure, why not?
Oh boy. What are you doing? Like making a melee
Well,
attack?
our rolls have been great.
So it makes a melee attack against electricity.
Punch the lightning.
Make the roll. Endurance. Plus 1 step.
All right.
Not you, Emilio, and not you, Olamo.
Yeah, I know.
You're not in the same carriage.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, mate.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm not.
Aren't the goons also in that?
Yeah, I'm counting everyone. I mean, the person who's doing this doesn't give a shit. That's what they're doing. Because it's stunning you, it's not taking you out. All right, I need to drop you down from your initiative by 2 because you're stunned. Whitt, you're fine. But both of you take 3 points of damage, which grazes you. So you're both like whatever. Hell, you will take 1 because you both have armor on. So boop and boop. Yeah, grazing damage means nothing to you guys. So
But Barras has a reduction of 3, right?
No, he has resistance to armor, resistance
right.
hide, not energy, not the same.
Right, that's true.
So, and your shot gloves are no longer functionable. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It was worth a shot.
It would
I
have
thought it
been
was
very
worth it.
cool, but
It would have been awesome. Like, and punch him in the nose. Been great. Drone moves 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Olomo.
So that drone is on the outside. It's not passing
Yeah.
by any windows
It's
completely.
on the outside. It's not like on the window for you to see. It's like on the roof. It's just like. Actually, no. Let me make it 5 because that's to like charge up into the carriage that you're in.
We just
So
have one goon group left.
Okay. The goons.
Or do you?
So there are goons through past the 2 electrocuted friends that I have still.
Yeah, they're still up because they didn't take that much damage last turn. It's still all right.
Are they within medium range, technically?
Yes.
Okay.
They're within close range, actually, so there's no penalties for shooting away because you're in a train.
Booty blast them.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Right, go for it. Remember, they have 2-step bonus for cover.
And I aim with a 2-step bonus, so it equalizes.
All right, roll it.
I thought that was also a good idea.
Nope.
Never mind.
Join the club.
Just discharges metal into the carriage.
That puts you in this carriage as well. Just keep a heads up. And I'll put you 1, 2, 3 after the drone.
The electric drone.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's grand. Maria.
Maria still has the command, like I gave her a 2-step command of shooting.
Yeah.
So,
she, however, has a distance now because she's now shooting 2 carriages away. So
Right.
she now has to go for a 3-step penalty for distance.
but her weapon is accurate and she's going to aim. So 1d20 minus
Do
d4. Minus d4. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's good. That's a good success.
Roll it. Roll damage.
That's a d6. Or 1d6. 6 points.
Hey.
All of these rolls were maxed.
That was fucking lucky. All right. You take down one of the goons in that area. There's only 2 left.
Yeah.
So they're still there. That goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, she's taking 2 shots, so she need a command on your turn.
Yep, that's true.
All right. Group 2 decides to go. There's one guy left, and the only person left there is good old Byra. So he's gonna try and go down fighting. So he's gonna make a roll to try and beat you up. You're next to him. He has no penalties. He's already been stunned once and shocked. He's gonna go out like a boss.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yes.
boy.
Doesn't miss about. That's 0. It does nothing to you. It's like, ah! You're like,
It's like,
Vienna.
it's like, mate, my hand just blew up.
Uh,
You really
So-
think that's gonna hurt me? Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
You're still more concerned about your gloves than his punch. You're just like, look.
All right, Wreck.
This guy that's because I'm in the same room as Boris, so
Mhm.
this guy that's I'm just going to put my gun up to his head and shoot him.
He's gonna go, fuck this, bam. Right. Because you're next to him, if you use the assault rifle, you'll be a 2-step penalty to start with. Because you're next, if you go up next to him.
you can use your pistol, right?
It doesn't
also-
matter.
No?
Got a vibro blade.
You're a vibroblade. That's your best bet. Swapping it over and just
I'll
snap it
vibro
out.
blade him.
All right. So when you swap it over to the vibroblade, it costs 1 impulse.
Yep.
But you're now on vibroblade. Emilio?
I will command my drone to keep firing at anyone who's not us.
Okay.
And I would,
Mhm.
yeah. All right. Can I move a bit?
You can give your command, but you can't move. I'll give you. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, because you're not making an attack. You can't even charge. So
Yeah.
you can move for 2, and on 2 give your command.
No,
Or
I'll
you can
I'll
give your
a
command, and I'll put you there. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So since you're now in a new round, I can now introduce Boop and Boop, who joined the group.
But X? Oh no. X. Ah.
All right. So from the second carriage away, or one, you're 2 carriages away, you're almost there. The door opens up, and somebody basically chucks something into the room, and it basically bounces a little bit further into the room with where you guys are. So the 3 of you in the Moscow, you move up, Emilio. So everyone is in that room currently.
I didn't move up. I didn't get to move.
Oh yeah, you didn't get to move. You stay. You issued a command instead.
Yeah.
So you're still back there. The 3 of you are in the room. It bounces 1, 2, 3, and then it goes off. Let me triple check what it does before I say what I'm going to say, because I don't want to accidentally kill anyone.
Wasn't I back at the connection between the 2 carriages firing support?
No, you're still close enough to be affected.
Okay, fair enough.
The connections.
It's just a t-shirt can. We get free t-shirts.
That'd be grand. Oh, where is it? I saw this a second ago. Free t-shirt. Woo!
I rode the 310 to Yuma and I survived.
Yeah, you did it. Nice work. Where the hell is this? I thought it was here. Oh well, I'm just going to hope for the best. All right, it hits the ground, it rolls, and then it goes off. Everyone in the room, make me an endurance test with no penalty whatsoever.
I have a question. Can I jump on it?
Go for it. Let me use a reaction.
Yeah,
I'll let you do it.
But it just affects me.
I'll take impulse. I'll let you do it. Yeah. I'll make you a reaction for boom. That's a 1 reaction action to go, and you land on it. In which case, make the roll with a D10 penalty.
Ooh.
What is it? What is it going off? Just out of interest.
It's a
smoke grenade, gas grenade,
flash grenade.
Flash. Okay.
Yeah. So his body will take the whole thing up. It's not going to kill him. I was like, that's lucky, but it's still going to go boom underneath him. It's gonna go, ow, my eyes!
Just endurance or resilience?
Resilience, actually. That'll make more sense.
Oh.
So it goes off and it blinds you. You are now blinded for the rest.
I mean, you would probably be more accurate now with your...
It's true.
You cannot see until we go round again to the impulse, the 2 impulse. So when we get to this impulse here, you'll be able to see then.
Okay.
Deal?
Yeah.
All right. And that was what that did. And then X takes a step. While you're there, one of the Wilson brothers, you recognize him as Daniel, the guy who came up to speak to you earlier, gets a gun out and he's like shooting down the corridor at you guys. You're on the ground, so he's not going to shoot at you. Olamo, you're there. You look tasty. Did you dodge?
No, I've took cover this entire time and not moved from it. So minus.
Yeah, but you
penalty.
moved up. Did you not move up to shoot the guys?
No, I've been aiming at long range with the. That's why I've been asking for the range distances for the shotgun.
Oh my bad. I thought you moved into the room. Okay, that's a good find. Yeah, he's gonna shoot at you.
Okay, so minus 2 penalty from the 50.
Yeah, who'll take it?
Willie indeed.
Yeah, he will. He loves it. Still misses anyway. Doesn't fucking matter.
Pew 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 pew
Pew
pew.
pew 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 pew. And
What's he
X
shooting
feels
with?
himself
Out of
as
interest.
Danny Wilson.
X gonna give it to you.
All right, and Goon
What's he shooting with? Like a heavy plasma rifle or like a laser pistol or?
He's got this like on his arm. He's got like this very like tactical rifle thing. It's got like funky little bits in it. It looks like it's homemade and being tweaked by himself to make it all nice. Byrast.
Charge, I guess.
You're gonna charge the door like fuck it. Ah! There's one guy left there. The goon is right next to you. You can beat him up.
Oh, the goon's right next to me.
Yeah, he's also going, oh God, please wait, I have a family.
I mean, that just makes me want to pick him up and charge with him under my arm.
That is a stupid idea. I love it. Do it.
Of course, it's a stupid idea. I come up with it.
I'll tell you what. Make me a wrestling roll, and you can charge with him. I'll move you up 2 steps, and you can do it.
Remember, you get a die in your favor because wrestling specialization.
Plus a step.
Yeah, it's plus a D4.
Yeah, you got him. I'll move you up. So you've lift up your shoulder. He's like, fuck. You know what? He's practically dead at this point.
I think that's a excellent success.
Yes.
Superb.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Listen, when he won't fight, he's done. It's one guy. You want extra Celeste. You just got to you can charge with him.
Does that give me
However,
cover?
What was that?
Does that give me cover?
I'll give you 1 step cover. You've got 1 step cover. Deal?
Actually, don't get.
So, the drone goes next, and you once again hear that chart up. And it's going to blast down again to everyone in the room. So once again, it's Rek, Byrast, but not Emilio or Olamo, who are 1 whole carriage away. So both of you make me endurance checks. Let's see if you can handle it. And I'll move it down again one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you're grand. And Chex, what'd you get? I think that was you're both like, it's just electricity. You don't give a shit. It still does its damage of 1d8.
Uh-oh.
But you both take like Chex, you actually have to take a higher wound. I'm sorry. They're just so badass. But unfortunately, you have to take 1. And you take 1 graze as well. You're both still fine. You still got tons of health. Olamo.
So I have my 2 allies in front of me in the carriage that keeps getting repeatedly electrified, but there's no more enemies in that carriage. The enemies are in the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there, if I'm between the 2 carriages or kind of around that place, is there any way for me to poke my head over the top and shoot the drone?
It's worth a shot. You have to climb up on a high-speed moving carriage and hope you don't get killed on the speed itself. Poke your head around and shoot it. You can move up to make the shot, make the roll this turn if you want.
Or we could just kill the operator.
I mean, wherever he is in the train, but okay. Can I cross the carriage to the next, like past both my friends, and take cover in the next carriage along?
The next carriage is where everyone is. All the
Okay.
enemies are there.
The last carriage. So that's also the last carriage in which.
That's the last carriage before the train bits itself.
Okay. Can I get a clear shot here, or do I have to move up and then shoot?
Now you have to move up because there are 2 carriages away. There's literally a corridor that big that you
Okay.
just shoot between.
Can I move up to the next doorway to take like the next 50% cover then, and then go for a shot when my impulse comes up?
I will give it to you, but that's gonna put you like that close to them. Are you okay with that?
Just go. Oh no, you can't dodge. You already take cover. Yeah.
Just make the wrong foot, fuck it, and slide and hit the wrong. You're like, get out here, it'll be cool. Just do it.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
it.
but I'll just do it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The other 2 are still standing in the in the carriageway anyway, so.
Yeah, so you just leap on past them. Emilio.
So I did give the command to shoot at anything that is not us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in the second carriage, right?
Yep.
I'm going to stay there and basically with take aim try to hit Danny Wilson.
All right, Danny Wilson is very far away for you. Are you okay with that shot?
What is that in
stats? You will start before he uses his cover with, let me see, range is 3 steps, and then his cover gives him 2 steps, 5 steps.
Oh, that's shitty.
You're a little too far. Distance is very important.
Yeah, but I don't want to go into the electrocuting car. That's for sure.
Could you not get your drone to just fly up a little bit in this pocket of speed and shoot the other drone? And make it safe for all of your friends.
I could do that.
I thought the drones were really weak to taking fire.
They really are. They can't take a hail more. That's why.
Okay. So I'll instead of moving or doing anything, I'll give my drone the command to basically use its. You said it had like these kind of like little legs to basically get on top of the train, and then as the second as the
one problem. How's it going to open the door to the train? It can't do that.
Yeah, right. So I'll go to the door and open it.
All right. I'll say get into the door and obviously kicking it open because you can move 2 meters for free. is free, and that'll be two things there. So
Two
then next,
impulses.
and this turn will shoot. Okay, so here's the problem, right? At the beginning of this turn, it's going to shoot if you do not change its action, which will move it down by 4 steps.
Yeah, I know.
Then next turn comes, I'll be able to die. Are you okay with that?
I mean, I could also just tell it to move to the door, and then as the next move out, and then I could tell it to shoot. That would make sense, right?
That would make more sense, because otherwise it's going to shoot for free, and then you'd be like, ugh.
Okay, so I'll command it to move to the door.
So it goes to this door, and it stays right there.
And the next command would be to go through the door and up to get into position.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So that's what it's going to do next turn, so I'll leave it there. Wreck!
I'm just going to kind of blunder my way to the carriage where all the noise is. Give them something else to shoot at.
Oh, wow. So you're just going to be like, look at me. Well, there's not, I'm going to give you a penalty. I'm just going to move you up. They'll shoot at you next turn, so it'll be grand. Everybody's in move 4. Byrast.
Charge.
He's a one-trick pony, but what a trick.
I mean,
Fuck it.
There could be like some kind of like dropped melee weapon on these guys that you.
No, he's using that body. It's fine.
Yeah, I've still got the guy on my shoulder.
All right, I'm into the 3. There we go. Yeah, fucking roll it.
Boris, do you know that I've got a vibro blade in my hand? You can just grab it out if you need a weapon.
He wants to hit them with the corpse.
Yeah, he's got a corpse in his hand. He's like, he's started. All right, Byras, make the roll. Are you going for Danny Wilson or the other goons who are shooting at you?
Yeah, I was going for Danny, but it doesn't matter because that's terrible.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Can't help you with that. You run up to him. He's like, he fucking chests you out the way, pushes you back. Maria moves to the door. Sorry, what was that? Did I miss something?
No.
Yeah.
Please. Danny Wilson sees you there next to him, and he flips his gun over, and it's got like a bayonet section, and he tries to stab you with it, Byras. 1v1 you.
Surely.
What was that?
That must cost an impulse changing weapon, surely.
Yeah, to do this, it's part of the action.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Oh, you want to run this game, bitch? What? You want to run this game? Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Just try to feel out the playtest of the system, Lloyd.
I'll playtest your face in a minute. He just does that and bam in the face with it. So 20, and he doesn't need to aim because he's pissed. And you're not taking cover, so he's not doing anything else. So he's just gonna go for his basic stats.
Boy.
Here we go. And he sucks so bad. 1, 2, 3, bam.
That was a chest bump back.
Like, brr. Goon Group 4 are next to you, and they just thrown the grenade, and they just sort of, I guess they can't really shoot because you guys are fighting like in that gap. So they're ready in action in case one of you guys go down, they'll shoot then. So they're gonna be in the ready stage. So they'll put them in the middle. Olamo.
So what do I have eyes on?
In the doorway is a Byras versus Danny Wilson fight. On the other side of them, like you can barely see them, are some guys just like behind cover waiting to shoot.
Okay. So what I'm imagining is I have the Fletcher pistol in one hand and the vibro blade in the other. Said they're both out. Mm-hmm. Can I either aim a shot or a stab in between that melee and like get Danny like when there's a break in the combat, or?
It's a risky shot. You would have to aim and hope for the best. I will say, do not get bonus for aiming.
Okay.
And I'll make. Oh no! I'll give you the bonus for aiming. I'll just make it a cold shot because you have a laser. That should be out of it. So cold shot. I'll make it -2 steps, and I would say Danny gives him cover. So you have -4 steps to start with.
To shoot him, is it any easier to stab him?
Stabbing him, you just run up and just stab him. Like,
okay.
There's no difficulty in that. In fact, you get a bonus. No, you won't get a bonus because he's going in the corridor.
No.
Okay. So can I move in and
Stab him.
stab him?
Do it.
That seems like easier.
Do it. So you
Is
get
it
no bonus for it, but it'll be 2v1. Go for it.
Sure. If that leaves me out the corridor, I would like to dodge.
All right, it will lead at the corridor. So dodging is a good idea. So I'll give you a dodge and your stab. So 1, 1, 2, 3. Roll.
Okay. 14. Success.
Motherfucker.
Oh, hang on.
damage.
I also get, because I specialized in blade, I get a d4. That gives me an excellent success.
All right, do the high damage.
The high damage.
So Vibroblade is d6 plus 5, and it's AP2.
And pierces armor.
It pierces 2 of his armor. So I'll
So roll
just
damage.
roll the damage. 1 again.
Sorry.
This is so miserable. I have a better success rate than everyone else, but whenever it's damage.
Damage just can't hit for shit.
So that's 6 physical damage with an AP2, and I can't use it two-handed. So that is just that. 6 damage.
All right, so yeah. That's it. You take damage. He'll take it because he can't resist much of it. He'll take the damage. You see him grunt like he's taking a wound.
Okay.
It's still hurt because you did 6 damage to him. It's not really bad hurt, but it hurts a bit. 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 sec.
Okay.
That's been so helpful this time.
All right, guys. 1 second. I have to sort something out. All right. Okay. Emilio.
Open the door for my drone.
My boy. And my phone's on the floor. And then the drone is going to move next turn, so you're looking good.
Yeah. I assume.
Sorry, sit down again. Sorry, guys. I apologize. And where was I? So you open it off with drone. That'll be a 1 action. And what else would you like to do?
I would like to dodge, I guess, because I want to be after my drone, so I can give her 2 fresh commands.
You can ready in action.
Then I'll ready in action to basically command the drone as soon as the drone moves out and into view of the enemy drone to shoot.
Nice. All right, Wreck, continue crawling. Are you going to keep crawling towards the fight?
Yep. I will change to my. I'll put my knife away and kind of get my gun back out. I'll spend the impulse now while I can't see.
I'll be right back, guys. Hold on 1 second.
Just where we find out that Lloyd's actually there's a fire and he just keeps going to the bathroom getting a glass of water. Comes back, sits down, just keeps back in a minute, guys.
All right. Well, so
All right.
you just moved up, and Maria goes up and can see the drone.
Okay. Then I would give her the command to shoot the drone twice.
All right, do it. So that's your 2 action done.
Yeah.
And Maria, as she gets up there, will shoot. Oh no, because she moves up, so that'll be
2
there.
action. Yeah.
And then she knows to shoot immediately. So I'll put her like before you and before you and after. There you go. So she'll shoot twice when she gets up there.
Yeah.
But there'll be one time for the drone to shock. Are you okay with that?
I mean, the Maria is currently on entirely other wagon than the wagon that.
No, Maria's not gonna hurt. It's the guys in the carriage are gonna get hurt.
Well, I mean, they signed on for that. I can't really do much there. 1 more movement for you. I'm assuming you're trying to get up again.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to take cover or something? Or are you just going to chill, just let crawl on?
Just try to get in the other vehicle.
Yeah, trying to get into the next carriage. I'm not worried about cover because I want to give them something else to shoot at rather than like.
Because you can take the hits. You're like, second take.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a nice guy.
All right. In that case, everyone but Emilio and Maria make me an endurance check as the final drone shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can I, again, I don't know, use a hero point or something, but as I hear the build up and I've seen this pattern go on and on, I I know what to do, and I put one of my feet up against a chair and then flip in the air in like place as the electricity bursts around the room and then land as it goes away.
I love it. Tell you what. So what skill would you like to use for that?
Dodge?
I will give you
acrobatic.
dodge and let it become a reaction without you having to spend a multiple point. Because the only bonus, there's no bonus you get for that. You'll just shock it.
Okay.
You won't get any bonus for it. You just use your dodge. I'll let you use your dodge to roll by doing that, and it'll be a 1 impulse extra.
Okay.
And the rest of you guys, Whitt's like, oh, now I'm on the ground. I can't see it. It doesn't mean anything to me. Now I'm like, whoa. What about you, Chex?
Not good.
6.
All right.
So I succeed, and is it 1 impulse negative? Is that what you were giving me?
No, just move up 1 impulse because you tried to use your dodge.
Right. Okay.
That's all it does.
I succeed.
Well, everybody get a light wound because Lloyd can't do shit today, apparently.
I mean, great.
Don't we have armor?
Oh yeah, you have armor. Yeah, you get, no one took anything. You guys are fine.
Nice.
All right, with that in mind and that sorted out, next up is Byrast. Byrast, Danny does not look good. He's just been shot. He's still standing, but he looks pretty bad. Whitt, are you okay? Are you dying?
No.
Whitt, you're right. Okay, good. Just making sure. You look like you're dying over there. All right, Byrast.
I'll drop this dead weight that I'm currently carrying and attempt to bear hug Danny.
Oh, I love it. Make a roll.
Crush the life out of him.
Do it.
I get the. Let's jump back and forth to the character sheets. Malarkey.
You got a step bonus because you're
Bonus, yeah.
specialized in wrestling.
And there's no bonus for him because he's next to you. And the dice fucking love you. Oh, you're good. All right, so unarmed damage.
So that was a super success, or well,
No,
excellent.
it's excellent, yeah.
Excellent. Unarmed damage is 1d4/0 or 2. So roll 1d4 plus 2 damage, and you will wound him.
1d4 plus 2. Oops.
Three.
Yay.
He's still up because he doesn't give a shit. And as you're holding on to him, I'm gonna say he's grappled. He's gonna try and do the same to you. So you're both like counter bear hugging.
Oh, what a bromance.
Oh, no, what a boss. What a nice guy. Wait, what the fuck just happened?
Music starts playing.
And I will always love you.
He lifts him up.
You lift me up. He fails. He sucks. 1, 2, 3. Right behind you. Maria fires.
She's going to aim. So she gets she gets actually a 2-step bonus.
No problem. I will give you a 2 more step bonus because the item isn't moving.
All right, so that's 4. That's a D12.
Do it. Let's see what you got.
That's a D12. A 20. That is actually an excellent success. That's 1d6
right.
plus 6.
Roll it up, and I'm gonna say it blows up. It doesn't have that much health. Oh, you have to just do 3, and that's more enough. Also, what is your 1 with damage? Get the freaking hell out of my house.
Yeah. Cool. I'm happy with that.
It blows up. It's a big of an explosion.
Sorry, mon chéri, but it's just not meant. Americans and Mexicans will never be friends.
She's Mexican.
Well, she's a Russian Mexican who is going with Americans.
Okay, so Emilio, what would you like to do?
I'm probably in the last or the second to last wagon, right? I'm just going to command Maria to move to the first wagon and then basically shoot from above into the back, further backside, kind of.
I like it.
I used her thermal vision to attack the bandits from through the train.
Ooh, I like it. Let's go over there. Bam, bam. So that's 2 for that.
Yeah.
And Rek, you're almost able to see it. Almost there. Just 2 more impulses.
I will put myself in a firing stance.
We're going like this. As soon as you see, you're going to shoot. I love it. I'll move you up. Olamo. Danny is still up. He's that close to going down.
I guess Blade time then.
If you can handle it.
If I can handle it. So I have...
Barast, you have to use your B more.
I mean, he's bear hugging. He's using the word bee, just a different type of bee.
B hugging.
Yeah, so let's see if it... Nope. Even with an extra... Oh, that helped, but no.
No, sorry, bro. Even there... Oh, no, even that, you still fail. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. You just can't get there with just enough. So it's up to Byras to 1v1 this guy. All right, Byras, this is it. This is your moment.
That's my moment to shine. Yeah.
This is the one time.
Because Roll20 is not gonna screw me over. Is there? I presume there's windows on this train.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try and throw them through the closed.
We're like currently in a super fast train. It might like create an.
Do it.
Suction.
Don't be a wuss. Do it.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
I love everything.
Do it.
Thank God that I'm on the other side of the train.
Yeah, you're still down in derailment though. Do it. It'll be great.
Excellent maneuver.
Huh?
Excellent maneuver.
What was that? Oh shit! What skill would you? I'd say. I was gonna say I'd make it what's called hand to hand. So roll that. Just basically chuck him out the window. It's like a melee attack. It's like a hand to hand attack. So you just grab him, you just chuck him out. So roll him.
Oh
wow!
Boy.
Holy, well, you know what they say about Roll20? It favors it when you do stupid things. So describe how you chuck him out the window.
I one hand on his belt, one hand on his collar. And it's just like the Rochambeau. Head first through the glass.
You hear him scream as he goes flying out the window. And like as soon as he goes out, like he's just gone. Like he's fucking dead. You don't come back from that shit. It's like it's basically falling off plane sideways. He goes right out the window, and the train itself screeches as it starts to like shake and decouple and rail and go off. And you guys are like struggling to get on. The guys in the carriage that he is in, including you two, that carriage basically tilts like that, and it starts to send people out. Byrast and Olamo, make me a extreme sports check to not go flying out the window.
Oh shit.
And me? I'm there.
No, you're just before them because Olamo and Byrast are there, and you're there in a firing stance.
Could I make the argument that I am next to the window and I am quite a broad guy?
I'll tell you what, if you make the roll, Olamo doesn't have to make the roll. Deal?
Okay.
But you are rolling with a 2-step penalty because you're next to the window checks.
Yeah!
Get fucked! Okay, so
you so happy about it.
I know, it's fantastic. Now, here's a real important question that we need to ask ourselves at this point. It's very important. Do you have mag? I'm assuming not.
No.
That would have been a really good time to have one of those. Unfortunately, no. So you go flying out, and you're basically now hanging onto the edge of the window. Olamo, make a check.
I have mag boots. Can I activate them instead of extreme sporting? No.
Nope. You're gonna have to make the roll. You can activate them after you get outside.
Oh, well, that's going to be a one-way ticket to outside then.
Well, time to go.
I mean, I have a hero point, but this is going to... Nope, I'm gone.
Nope, that's fucking Roll20, such a bitch.
Don't worry, we'll remember the Alamo.
The goon group?
The goon group, I'm not going to roll for them. They're fucking to go, they fucking... like.
When did I take a wound?
What's called Maria is fine. She's like stuck on the wall.
Yeah.
Now, here's the question, right? For the both of you, you are now out the window, and you won't be long before you leave that pocket of speed. And then it's moving super fast, so your face like this. You can feel that you can't breathe. One of you needs to make me a check. Olamo, you're gonna go flying out. Byras, can maybe just to grab him and pull him closer. If you succeed, his boots will keep him on the wall and you can both get back in. If you fail, Olamo will have to try and get onto the edge of the carriage without dying. It's up to you guys. Who goes first?
You got me into this mess.
Can you do it, Byrast?
I mean, we all know the answer to this.
Go for the
Well, we find out. No, the answer is no. So you reach out for him, you can't reach him. You kick in your boots, make me an extreme sports to try and get onto the edge of the train to basically not go flying out and die. Olamo.
Okay.
Our
bye.
tactical genius. No.
Goodbye, Olamo.
Yep, gone. Unless I can do something with this last point. Could I put the vibroblade into it? Into the side of the train?
Oh, God.
I'll tell you what. If you both spend your hero points, I'll let you guys be basically hanging on at the far end of the train with a vibroblade in the wall like that. Deal?
Okay. I mean, better than death. So
So spend your hero point. So, Maria, for your eyes, Amayo, you can see that the two of them are hanging onto the vibroblade. But that's the only thing they're holding on to. And the ship is going so fast that they can't fucking let go.
Okay.
And it won't be long before they leave. You've got to find a way to stop the train or slow it down.
All right. I mean, Danny's dead. And do we know where Billy the Kid is? Like, we haven't seen
I haven't seen him yet. There's one more carriage to go.
No, there's
train carriage itself.
Oh, the train carriage. Well, we have to go to the train carriage, I guess. I'll make a move action towards the train carriage. Or the
we're out of initiative because that shit takes long.
Right. Well, I still have Rek. Rek is still like standing there, closer to me.
Yeah, Rek can see now. Rek's here. Rek's great. Rek's like,
all right, Amelia, how you doing?
We should. Apúrate! They're hanging on the train. We have to stop the train. I will basically rapid program as Rek is closing in on this on the front thing. I'll rapid program Maria to basically move closer.
Keep the front door open.
Yeah, move closer and use thermal vision to locate any resistance in the last wagon.
Okay, so you make her do that. When you come into basically the last cabin, which is like the control section, and you can see Nancy is standing there, and she looks very stern, and she's got a gun placed on Billy the Kid's head, and she's standing in front of the controls.
Oh, I mean, Rek is going in, and Maria is looking from above. That's where I'm getting my news feed.
Yeah, so you're not going there. You're just looking at news feed.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah. And she's got a gun directly to his head. And she's like, stop right there. One more step and I'll blow his brains out.
Can I make basically reroute all the power of Maria to one like aimed bolt that just pierces through all the metal and into her, like a really powerful shot that will make the drone itself shut down for a bit. But
wow, that's an incredibly stupid move. I like it. Spend a hero point.
Yeah, I would like to spend a hero point for that.
Okay, so spend a hero point. You can make the roll. I'll give it to you, but you are at a 5-step penalty.
Well, I mean,
mostly because it depends. Do you care if she shoots Billy the Kid in the head?
I was trying to prevent that.
Then it's a 5-step penalty. If it's not, it's a 2-step penalty. So she puts the gun to his head and she looks at it and she goes, I don't know who you are or why you want him so bad, but he's mine.
Actually,
back off or I'll blow his brain out. What was that, darling?
We just want to stop the train at the moment.
Why?
Honestly, our friends are hanging off the back.
Oh, are they all right?
Well, no, if we don't stop the train.
Por favor, son mis amigos. Baja la velocidad, porfa.
What the hell are you saying? I don't speak Spanish or Mexican.
I mean, she's Mexican, right?
Yeah, but I'm not. Fucking hell.
I'm just saying in our mother tongue that those are my friends and she should
are you
go
there
down.
and programming while talking to her?
No, because like we're talking now, so I stopped programming and I approached from the back. I'm still like behind Rec, but I'm talking to her over Rec.
Right. So if you could please not. Where did you learn? You're from Germany. How do you know Spanish?
That's amazing.
I'm half Mexican, so.
Oh, god damn you!
Por favor, baja de velocidad. Somos.
We
Sometimes the Mexican just comes out.
Oh shit! She's like, she goes. All right, hold up. My Mexican isn't that good. I'm better at the Russian. I'm sorry. The fuck do you want me to do?
Come on, please. Lower the train. We will come to an agreement, but our friends are currently on the line.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, you can kill Billy the Kid, but then you won't survive this encounter, and we want to win this situation. We're all friends here.
I like it. Either make me a coercion or a empathy roll.
I'll just go with straight up charisma because I don't have any of those.
Yeah, you have a 1 step because you speak actual. You actually speak the Mexican language.
I see.
Exactly. That's such a
I'm
trap.
actually telepathic
I hate
alien. Do I get extra bonuses?
No, you're not there. You're hanging off the edge of the train.
At the moment, you're talking his game.
Oh God! Curse you, dice!
I'm so sorry.
Pendejada eso. Todo es una pendejada. Well,
You go. Fuck it. I can't believe I fell for that trap. You actually being Mexican, I'm so dumb. You go for that. She looks at you and she's sort of like, you see us like slowly lower the gun.
I'm
Like,
just
for a
going
second?
to move towards the train controls, like gingerly. I'll have my gun up, and I'll just move towards the train controls. And just kind of
And then Billy the Kid says, "Ha! Yeah, definitely. There was definitely a gun that will shoot you. These are my friends. Fuck you." And you see her eyes just go really cold, and she's
That's
like,
not true. He's not a friend.
"I'll
He's not a
tell you what," and
friend.
I told everyone else.
He's not a friend.
He's not a friend. And then she brings it up, and you see she's about to pull the trigger.
all right. I would like. Could I use my hero point to supercharge my laser pistol and basically just destroy the laser pistol in the process, but try to somehow disable her gun or whatever?
You can make the shots. You don't need to spend your laser pistol for that. You can just go bam and try and shoot her before she does.
Okay.
But once again,
might aid you.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of, because I'm reaching for the controls, just slam the brakes on, but I'm going to leave my leg behind her. So when the train jolts, she basically flips backwards. And she's
nice. I love it. You can go bam, and go for a shot. And hope it doesn't shoot. Right. I'll give you the assistance for that. And I would say you can roll with 1 dice step bonus.
Okay.
And you shoot her wherever you want.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. 1 dice step bonus if you shoot her between the eyes. 1 dice step bonus if you shoot her to make her safe. 3 dice step bonus if you shoot her to kill her.
I mean, probably.
You're your fellow man.
She's a fake Mexican. She's like a Russian, so
She's half Russian.
kill.
She's out Mexican.
She's not true Mexican anyway. So I get 3 but bonus dice. What again? Say
Steps,
again.
yeah.
3 steps, and
steps, yeah.
I specialize.
Don't
in
get to
pistols.
aim.
I specialize in pistols, and my gun is accurate, so it's a +5. So it's
Roll it.
1d20 plus 1d20. It says a piece of cake.
Stop right there. +5.
Yeah, you said 3.
Yeah, roll it.
Yeah, +1 +1. It's 1d20. So
Three
yeah,
negative, I think he meant to make
3
it
negative.
difficult.
No, he said.
No, that was bonus. That was positive.
Yeah.
Oh, so +5.
Her awareness is down.
Oh
You
my
still failed anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's
I'm so
2
sorry.
d20s. God.
Like that's just fucking bad luck, mate.
Yeah.
You trip her, she falls, she puts the gun towards Billy the Kid's head, you shoot, you just miss. She realizes you've meant to kill her. She goes to push the trigger to Billy the Kid's head, and she pulls the trigger. And you see him scream as it hits him in the neck. And then he goes down.
One question. I mean, there's a very tight bond between Mexican and Mexican. Could she, in her rage, turn against me because I actually tried to shoot her as a kin?
Okay. I'll tell you what. You have a choice. You can kill Billy the Kid, or she can kill you.
Kill.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a bounty hunter contract. So no, I'm not.
One or the other. Pick one.
Billy the Kid dies. I mean, it's still
That's
like.
what I thought.
In the last 15 rolls we've made, only 3 of them have been above 10.
I mean,
That's amazing.
Isn't there still like a normal bounty hunter a contract that is only half the price, but we just bring in the corpse?
Yeah, that's also there, so you'll be fine. At least you get that. And she shoots him, and she hits the ground, and you see Billy's on the floor, and he's bleeding, and he's like desperately trying to go, but the train stopped. It slowed down.
Oh, this is such a classic.
So you guys in the back, you're not gonna die.
Everybody wins, kind of.
Everybody wins. Billy is bleeding out. She gets up. The train like slowing down. She fucking she bolts for the window and she like smashes it to try and get out.
Can I?
She like jumps through it like that.
Can I medicine Billy to stop him from being dead?
Go for it. Make the roll. Let's see what you can do.
I would.
What was that?
So just to clarify, is she now a true Mexican or is she a fake Mexican Russian impersonator?
She's a true Mexican. Just that Lloyd can't do a Mexican accent, so she's a true Mexican. She's half Mexican.
Okay.
Half Mexican, half
so
Russian.
I will not program my drone to shoot her because she's a bit Mexican.
Really? After she actively tried to kill some of charge?
She did non-lethal damage to you all guys, so.
True.
Blood is thick, you know?
Blood is thick.
Para la familia.
Okay.
Not this stuff, it's not. It's going everywhere.
You can't. Yeah, you guys can get back together now.
Does she get out the window as the train is slowing down and we're okay? Can I aim to shoot her then?
Yeah, sure. She's very long.
As she flees from the train.
Yeah, she's very long distance, but I don't know if you're for set distance.
How long is this train?
Each distance is a proper train. It's not like trains are long, dude.
By the time you get to us and look out the window, the train slowed down.
Okay, yeah, but what I figured is you slowed the train and we see someone leave at the front and I could see it, but I can't get anywhere near that range, so I'm just going to have to leave her to walk off.
Well, because you have a
bounty for another day.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You've got a flechette pistol, which is close range.
It's a medium because I have the scope, but
yeah, it's medium range. It's medium range. You still can't hit her.
Picky shit.
Out of your range. I'm sorry, Dan. I love you. I'd give it to you so you can kill her, but I can't.
Okay, I go to the front of the train and go, why the hell did you get away?
That makes no sense.
Both of these people have long-range rifles. Why,
I'll just be a pseudo helping him with medicine. Just I've
got Colette holding him around the neck. I've got blood on my hands, and I'm sorry, Captain. I have things to think about.
There's 2 of you in this room, both with ranged rifles. Only one of you needs to hold that guy's blood in. Shoot her.
I'm dying here.
No, we needed to help this person. That's the job, right, amigo? Yeah, that is the job.
Why are you defending her? She was part of a group that just tried to kill us all. She's witnessed everything we've done, including Billy the Kid, when we were meant to.
The kid is still dying.
Billy the Kid is dying. You're currently focusing on trivial things. We have to succeed at the job.
Out on the floor.
I mean,
can I try medicine again?
We're doing medicine.
I'll give you another roll to stabilize him because now he's passed out. You might be able to keep him on a level. He is out. He is bleeding terribly, but he's alive for now. If you don't get him medical attention in the next, I say 2 hours, he's gone.
How far is it to Soames?
Soames, well, that was the first hour, guys. You still got 7 hours to go.
I mean, are there any stops that you can theoretically take between here and Soames?
Yes, there is. And we're just going to cut to, because time is up. We're going to cut to you guys basically putting him in a carriage. And we're going to cut to people coming in to help. So we're gonna cut to like a little bit later in the day. It's about, let's say, it's been like a few hours have passed. Let's say like 4 hours have passed, and you guys are basically outside a hospital, like a small little like barber surgeon that's held in there, and Billy Kid is being patched up. And the doctor comes out and goes, "Hey, he's touch and go, guys. If I can't move him for at least a week, so it's up to you what you want to do."
We have to move him. He's on a bounty.
How much the bounty?
It's a personal, individual bounty. Can't be delivered.
That's fair. He looks at you and he nods and goes, "I'll get a ship ready. See if I can get one to fly down here and move him for you. Deal? But I get a cut."
Ulamu?
I hope that means yes. Lloyd is very uneducated.
I mean, no, Ulamu. I'm looking at our...
Yeah,
I
I like what Lloyd said was, I hope that means yes.
Yeah. I mean, we can give him the chicken, the bee cut, right?
The bee cut. The bee's cut. Some money. Shades, like.
Yeah.
But I would say that since we've just hit 11 and it's past Check's time, that this is the place you can end the game. Because you've got there. You've lost 4 hours, but you've taken care of the first real big problem, and it's up to you how to figure out how to go along with that. And if we play it again, we can continue from there. But that's it, guys. That's Alternity. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Anyone's watching. So one good thing, one bad thing, guys. Go. Before we do, actually, system discussion. Let's go. What do you think?
I mean, it is very, like, there's a very wide array of possible outcomes, and a lot of the outcomes are you fail. So you really do have to stack these like bonuses, and as soon as like any minuses or minus steps come in, it's very unlikely that you will succeed. So it might need some balancing with that.
As beginning characters, yeah.
I think that's fair.
For me,
I think that's beginning.
The issues that the original Alternity had is exactly the same as this. It's the same dice system, and that promotes an awful lot of missing when you're low level until you get really, really high skills, and then it's, you know, the best part of Alternity was the background for me, and this new edition doesn't seem to have solved any of the issues that I had with the old one.
I still feel it's Roll20's fault for most of those rolls.
I
still feel. I'll have 2 checks.
Yeah, I looked back through the rolls.
Mm-hmm.
That's awful in terms of probability.
Yeah, if you look, if we have a base chance of like having to beat an 11 or a 12, that's like 45% chance or something for us to succeed at something before you add on all the rest of the stuff.
That's still a pretty good chance.
Even with no modifiers, my best skill is a 50-50 chance.
Yeah. Which is kind of hard. But on the plus side, guys, I mean, like that battle scene, that long extended battle scene, because I want to do a long extended battle scene to see how long it'll take to get around. That only took like that took like two rounds pretty much to finish. So by speed wise, everything happened really fast. That much thing's a bonus for it. It's still not my kind of system. Go on, I see. What was that, guys?
I said I like the texture of the initiative, the fact that different actions you can kind of do it immediately, but it knocks you down the line. That kind of stuff is I quite like clever initiative systems, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree.
The powers and the alien races and all that kind of stuff is great, but that weird, you know, I get why they do the probability curve, but I think it's just you have to kind of be really, really hot on bonuses and modifiers in order to sort of, okay, you know, I'm good, I'm aiming, I've got this, I've got that, and you have to
stack,
you know, sacrifice your initiative to stack bonuses to succeed, which a lot of players will, you know, people will just take snapshots and try and hit people and fail, and that kind of maybe, you know, maybe it's a little bit used to sort of think a little bit more strategically rather than just kind of action oriented, maybe.
Yeah.
That's what I think the system promotes, which is fine. I mean, that's a great way to play a role-playing game. If you're, you know, I go into cover, I do my thing, I aim, I do my stuff. Similar problems to what Slay Industries had. because everything's broken down. A round is broken down into so many little chunks. You find yourself kind of doing that in order to get the bonus to make the shot. And if you don't do that, then you're kind of having to roll ridiculous numbers, and it's bobbins.
I don't know if I did the bonuses correctly or not, but I tried to give you guys more pluses all the way through the game from then on. I was like, maybe I'm just doing too many minuses. Maybe because I'm making all difficulty minuses, I'm playing it way too much like Star Wars and the Empire. I just need to change the bonuses around and make it a bit more positive. So I was like, tell you what, guys, you guys generally have a good chance to hit things. Every now and then I'll be like, no, you guys need a penalty for this. Like, it should have a harder time to hit. And I hope that kind of made the game a bit more easier. I mean, you did wipe like a board of people without taking practically any damage.
Yes, that is good. Not taking any damage.
Like that was, I mean, like look, even Chex, who took most of the hits with his armor and stuff, he didn't even hit like his what's called his moderate wound box.
You ended up rolling quite poorly for damage. A lot of it got absorbed. Luckily.
Yeah,
true. I suppose that too. I mean, damage probably didn't help our rolls, but I hope it all sort of like added up and made mostly sense when they came all the way through. Go after you. After you.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting system, and I do enjoy this kind of like the strategic part of it. But again, I think cutting down a bit on this kind of like a wide variety of roles would be somewhat useful. Perhaps like it would be better with a like D6 mechanic or just like a smaller die, because a D20 is very far around.
So huge. It can go anywhere. You're like, where do I even begin?
Or just base modifiers. So rather than rolling a D4, D6, D8, if it was kind of like -2, -4, -6, or whatever, that kind of thing, maybe. Because the problem, it's easier with Roll20 because you get the number out, but also that extra step of doing the math of taking the other die off it's only a tiny half a second, but in 20 rolls in a night, you just sort of find yourself thinking, oh, it's just a little bit muddy, that's all. But the background for Alternate Star Drive was incredible. So I'm hoping that the new edition has some new backgroundy bits that are really interesting.
Sure it will, actually. All right, guys, you get to say one good thing, one bad thing before I stop the broadcast. Let's go.
Background grid, system bad. That's me.
Okay, okay, cool. I'll take it. Anyone else?
I don't like systems. Like I had an issue with Symborum and things that have like a bias against the player. I think like 5th edition has a fairly nice balance in terms of you're sort of generally going to succeed as a base level. You just have, that 55% chance rather than a 45 or whatever, and I think it makes quite a lot of a difference. Again, like I said before, and there's a lot of room to expand, like more alien races and stuff, but I generally quite like how all the skills are laid out and all the sort of talents are laid out.
I'll take it. Chex? Quiet Ninja?
I actually do quite enjoy the game. It's high octane, and I think the learning curve, the more practice you get at stacking the bonuses, the easier that'll become in time. I don't like the initiative system and the way the actions are worked out, though. It's just a bit slow and clunky.
And finally, thank you very much, Chex. Do you want to say anything else, or did I just talk over the accent?
No, you're good, mate.
And finally, my boy, half Mexican, German, Henrik, please.
I'm pretty clear what's good and what's bad. Space Mexicans and Space Americans. Case closed.
Wow, harsh but fair. All right, so in that case, I guess I'll stop the broadcast, guys. So thank you very much for everything and also for watching. I will see you all for the next game I run, hopefully. Hopefully something a bit more lighthearted for another Wednesday. I'm gonna stop the broadcast soon. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
All right. Whoever's watching this, I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't butcher the game too badly. And see you later. Stop the broadcast now.